right, you want to take calls?
Sure, we'll take a few.
All right. 617, what do you got?
So if Steve was in the office, do you think that guy trying to overrun you would have got shot today?
That's a good question.
Ooh, that's a good
Steve. That's an interesting question. So if Steve was here, Steve would have been fine. Steve probably would have shot the guy. I've told that story in South Carolina.
Was Steve? I haven't had too many interactions in those types of settings. Has he got a temper in those moments?
No, he's very calm.
Yeah. Okay.
I told this. I think a few weeks ago we were down in South Carolina for the case. We were outside the sheriff's office. We were walking back into the car, and somebody was walking toward us out of the sheriff's office, probably I just come out of the jail, and he looked like somebody who was potentially involved in the case. So I was kind of staring at him. And he was getting close. It was actually the car next to ours when he walked over there. He looked at me and he's like, "You got a problem? Something wrong?" And it wasn't him. And I was like, "Oh, no, I thought it was somebody else." And he got in this car and I looked over at Steve and Steve had his hand in his jacket. He was fucking ready. I was like, "You know, fucking shoot this guy in the fucking parking lot of the sheriff's department."
Yeah, but I mean, look at that guy. I mean, to this caller's point, that guy just showed up and we have no recourse. He could have beat the shit out of me, to be honest with you.
Well, legally, if he comes in here, we tell him not. Could Steve have killed him?
I think so. Right?
So there you go.
Yeah. Anything else, caller?
That's it. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, bye. All right, let's go with 978.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, what's up, boys? Hey, Kirk, quick question. You guys ever going to do a golf tournament?
Well, I get asked this literally all the time. Yeah, at some point. I guess we it feels like a next year kind of thing.
All
right. Yeah, good talk.
Guys, have a good fourth.
774.
Kirk, what's happening, man? Minifan Al.
Oh, good. What's up?
Hey, so now that they're out of there, what was your honest opinion on the Beyond Average guys? Because they were lighting up the YouTube live chat.
I'm telling you, I'm all for it. They brought a little bit of life, a little bit of pizzazz. I mean, that's
what I mean. It was something different. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
We get these old slobs in there.
Correct. Like they were not. Look, were they annoying as hell? Yes, but that's okay. I don't mind that. You know, but we know. But I mean, we all know it's
people
going.
in the chat were loving them.
Great. Thank you. I'm happy about that. It's going to end horribly with these guys eventually, though. Of that, there is no doubt. Like it's going to end.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, you're going to blow up on them at some point. But give them the little Minifan bump, man. They're good guys.
Yeah, I agree. They're in. Well, I don't know if they're good guys or not. Thanks for the call, but they are in. Hello.
Turkey, I was actually going to ask about the golf tournament as well. 8th time, long time. Listen, I got another question. Let's fast forward 20 years, right? You have little Harry's child on your lap, and you're by a campfire or something, and you're going to tell your athletic endeavor from when you were youngest, like your greatest athletic achievement. What story do you tell him from either high school or prep school, or what story do you tell your grandchild?
My greatest athletic endeavor.
Yeah.
I will say,
go ahead.
I was an okay basketball player.
That's what you're.
I would say it's hard to beat. I mean, I shot 34, 33 in 36 holes at Hago Harrington's back to back.
Ooh,
that's 6 under par and 7 under par, 13 under for 36.
When was
holes.
that? Against
my brother Ryan in 98, 90, no, 02, 03. We had a 72-hole tournament. We played 36, and we walked over to Papa's for lunch, and then walked back and played our final 36. And he beat me. He actually shot 32, I think it was, and beat me by a shot.
Wow, you guys are studs.
But I love Hago Harrington. It's closing after this year. But they've kind of tricked up the course. Now it's more kid stuff. It's like goofier. Like this used to be a shot maker's course. I put that up against anything. And Hago Harrington, the guy who owned the place himself, said, "You're the best I've ever seen do this. The best I've ever seen."
Yeah, sure he did.
Yeah. You want to ask Ryan?
I'm sure.
You want to ask Ryan?
I'm sure.
We go call Ryan right now.
All right, you want to text me his number? I'll call him.
Yeah. Let me see.
774.
Oh, good for her.
Hey guys, I got a wedding coming up in a couple of weeks. What's an appropriate amount for a gift?
Well,
I'm hearing a wide range of answers.
Well, give me the relationship to the. Is it the bride or groom that you're deciding on?
I'm best friends with the groom.
Your best friend? Are you in the wedding?
Yes.
Are you the best man?
shout out to Andy getting married to
okay.
Jada coming up.
We don't care.
Friday, buddy.
We don't care about Andy.
He's watching on the live stream.
Shut up, Andy. Shut up, Jada.
Sorry.
Hopefully your plane goes down during the honeymoon. What? Are you the best man?
No.
Okay. Are you in the wedding party?
Yes.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
Biomedical engineering.
Okay. Did he go? Did he go? Are you married?
No.
Okay. You just cash, right? The question is just a cash question.
Cash. Yeah, I got him a bunch of new KMS merchandise also.
Good. That's good.
Yeah,
I would
the new
say if you're his best friend, how long have you been best friends for?
8 years.
8 years. I got to say $1,000.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's
what I would do.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
That's what I would give
That's
him.
wacko. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, no way.
That's more I ever gave Steve as a bonus.
I'd say a bonus and a wedding gift are two different things.
I would say
$250.
No,
$250.
this guy's a biomedical engineer.
I was the best man at my best friend's wedding, and I didn't.
How much money do you make a year?
Close to 100.
If max out at 500 if we're trying to meet in the middle with you. That's crazy talk. That's showboating.
Best friend.
Now you're just
No, it's
showboating.
not.
You're just showing
It's
off.
his best friend.
You're showing off.
If it's your
just,
best friend, who's your best friend?
My best friend is Pat, and by the way, he is part of the roommate story. And congratulations, the last one, baby, last night.
Oh,
there you go.
congratulations.
Yes,
Boy or
congratulations.
girl?
Girl.
Oh, what's her name?
I don't know. I should probably text him. Shit. I literally before the show I got the text.
I give that kid 9 months.
Yeah, please.
Well, congratulations to Pat and his lovely wife, Eleanor, whatever her name is. Good. There you go.
336.
Yeah, Kirk, I was going through Peacock yesterday, going through the shows. Did you know that Michael Holley has a show with Michael Smith?
I did know that. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I did know that. Yeah, yeah.
You know what it's called?
Nobody's watching?
It's called Brother from Another.
Oh, all right. Well,
Original.
I get I always got along fine with Holly. My understanding is that when Holly was bitching a lot about us to management, a lot to us about management. But I think he sucks on the air. I don't think he's ever been interesting. But he always keeps he always keeps getting jobs, and nobody watches, nobody listens, and then he gets another one. So good for him. He's doing something
like
right.
Michael Smith.
Yeah, I guess. Who I think everyone says is a nice guy too. So I don't know. Good luck to him. I can't imagine 30 people are watching that at the time.
You want a couple more? 202?
Sure, I'll take a few more.
Hello, Kirk and Dave. This is Minihane Computer 01821. How are you?
Curious. How are you?
Okay. Thank you, Kirk. I am programmed for 2 tasks. Number 1, I know the actual intellectual rating of every Minifan ever.
Okay.
Or I can be your sex slave. What would you like? I do not judge.
I'll go with option A.
Okay. Please ask me the IQ of any Minifan. I can tell you.
Well, I consider him a Minifan because I know he listens to the show. Mike Geary.
Mike Geary is ranked 2,182 smartest Minifan.
Who's number 1 out of curiosity?
That is obvious, don't you think?
I don't know. I don't.
I know who that is.
Who?
It's got to be Jon Stewart.
Oh, I don't even know if he's a Minifan anymore. I never
That
know
is
him.
correct. Ding,
Yes.
ding, ding.
Bang,
Ding,
bang.
ding, ding. David Cullinane is correct. You are now number 2 smartest Minifan. Thank you, David.
Who is
Cullinane.
the dumbest Minifan?
Does not compute, but name is Kevin from Bristol. Kevin from Bristol. Kevin from Bristol.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Computer 001, whatever your name is.
All right. 617, you're up.
How's the other guy look, Dave?
Which other guy? Oh, you mean the guy I almost beat the shit out of this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, he you know what? It almost came to blows, but we got through it. You know, people
that
think
would have been unbelievable.
people think I'm a really angry guy. I'm really not.
They do?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, it was fine. We worked through it. We worked through it.
Well, that goes along with my next question is that you strike me as like a nihilist and you don't believe in anything. So is there anything you're really deeply morally opposed to? It's a specific question so I can get an answer from you. Anything you're really, really morally opposed to?
I would say everything that Bill Cosby did, I am morally opposed to. I treat women with respect. That is what I am most morally opposed against. But you're right. I don't really give a shit about anything, to be honest with you. It keeps my head clear.
I'm only asking because Steve was so against abortion, and that kind of stemmed from the, how he would cut people off. So you kind of got to go with something along those lines.
Yeah.
So maybe it's down to Cosby grunting or something like that.
Yeah, we don't have to tie it back to Cosby. Yeah. I'll figure that out. I got to figure that out because we probably could have canceled, what do you say, 90% of the phone calls we've gotten since
certainly
we started?
this one.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, certainly.
All right, see you later, buddy.
All right, goodbye.
I'll take one or two more, Dave. Maybe
Kirk,
wait for that.
Little People, Big World guy.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Good. I want to thank you first off for offering me 2 hours at Saco to premiere the season finale.
If you want to do a live, if you are in for a live Saco, Little People, Big World, I would do it with you because I am August 28th, and you and I have to go to Roll Off Farms and participate in this wedding.
Up there now, we could maybe make it a long weekend.
Absolutely. It's interesting that it's watching the dynamic of Chris and Matt being like the buddies and Amy being all pissed off about it is incredible television. Incredible.
I really thought for a second that Chris was going to cry when he asked if he could invite her, and she's like, "We'll talk about it." He was expecting that. Yeah, he's my best man, and he didn't want to tell her.
Yeah, it's such like reality TV. Like, they're getting married at Roll Off Farms. Like, they're doing this whole pretend thing all year. But like, how you could see when Amy was bitching at the start of the episode, Chris fucking hates her now.
Yeah, I agree. I don't see it lasting very long. I know that's a Kirk Minihane thing with relationships. He gives it like seven months or so. I don't.
3 years. I'll give it 3 years. I would say 3 years. And I'll be honest. I just don't care at all about anything else. I don't care about Zach and Tori and their kids. I don't fucking care about them. I want Amy, Chris, Matt. Yeah, I'm fine. If you got to throw Karen in the mix, that's fine. I don't need anything else right now. Nothing else.
Karen's kind of becoming my favorite character because she's this like awesome step-in grandmother that's always spending time with the kids now. So it's just like, it's just funny.
It's true. You could tell
in this role Amy never had.
It never crosses Zach's mind like, oh, let's have Mom and Chris watch the kids. Like, they're out. Like, what if you look at the history of Little People, Big World, I find it actually a fascinating document on relationships between parents and kids. Because for years early on, Zach thought that Matt Roloff was the evil one and Amy was like the good person because Amy always put that in his head. But as he gets older, he understands, no, my mom's a fucking lunatic. My dad's actually all right.
Matt, and it's funny, I have a feeling it's going to play out the same exact way with his son. I know you're not big on them, but I have a feeling that mom's just going to ruin that kid.
Oh, Tori?
Yeah, she's going to ruin Jake or whatever they call him, Jackson.
Yeah, they got two.
Yeah, and I mean, we broke the news already. They're like talking about their next kid, and we already know what's going to happen. It's brutal. Every time they talk about it, I'm like, I got a sick feeling in my stomach because we know it doesn't end up well. So
no,
it's rough.
Selfish.
The next couple of weeks are going to be rough.
But I'm looking forward to. I mean, the wedding's gonna be unbelievable. Chris's bachelor party. Now that Chris is finally out of his swinging singles pad and he's got to settle down after all those years of pounded pussy, so we know he's a real man. He's gonna, he's gonna have his bachelor party's gonna be insane. It's like Colleen's for Pat, right?
It was an insane, yeah.
It's gonna be an insane scene.
Emergency rooms, everything. Hopefully that happens on the show.
I hope so.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for the call, guy.
All
right, last one.
All right, we got 781.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Still morning? Yes, it is. Good morning.
Okay. Yes, it is. Quick question for you, Kirk. Okay, I won't take up too much of your precious time.
Thank you.
Here is my question. Okay. Now, was it Dr. Dan, the crazy dentist?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you went through this traumatic thing as a kid, okay? And your parents, of course, because he was such a great actor, making it out like he was wonderful. At what point in your life, as you got older, did you ever tell your parents what happened? Because you didn't really talk about that. You just talked about how as a kid they believed they believed Dr. Dan was great and you were just being dramatic.
Right. Well, even as we got older, like my brothers and I would kind of joke about it with my mom and my dad. In a way, like he put us through this, and they never really understood. I don't think we did a great job of explaining it. And I don't think they really understood how crazy it was. I mean, obviously they never will. But we never, I don't think articulated properly. I think they knew, my mom specifically knew that we all thought the guy was a terror. And, she would then occasionally hear stories from other parents who said, oh yeah, my kid said the same thing. So they were definitely aware of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Have an awesome day. We'll see you.
I'm sure I will.
There you go.
All right, who's up first?
774.
774. Good morning. You're on a bonus edition of the Kirk Minihane Show with Mike Geary, Justin Trudell, Dave Cullinane, and Kirk Minihane.
Well, it's not a good morning for me, Kirk. This is Beyond Average Mick, and you have just pulled us off the Sackle Live show. I need to know why right now.
I laid it out, Beyond Average Mick. You're a K. Marco guy. This is not. There's no.
I'm not
if you go, yeah. Hey. Shut up. Shut up for a second. If you're begging for K. Marco's friendship, for publicity from him, your post last summer, November. I saw the tweets. My friend Visionless Dave tweeted out. You turned your back on the Kirk Minihane Show. You go begging for K. Marco. Here's what you do. When K. Marco has his live show at the drive-in movie theater, you can do a 7-hour podcast
give me a break.
Before.
You sound like such a pussy. Give me a break. You really do. You sound like a trust issue pussy. Seriously.
There's no trust issue. You are a K. Marco guy. There's no big deal.
No, I'm not a K. Marco guy. Tagged him in a tweet along with 12 other Barstool people trying to get people to read a block.
Yeah, right. Well, that's life.
How's that being a K. Marco guy?
That's life, and you're out.
That's someone who has ambition. That's someone who's trying to find a name for himself. What are you talking about?
Yes, and I hate K. Marco. You knew that last summer, and you went to him. You're a K. Marco guy. You're dead. You're out.
What are you talking? I'm not a K. Marco guy, though. That's such a ridiculous thing to say.
It's your fault, man. Listen, you should have done it.
You know how much I've been talking about your show for the last month?
How much what?
I talk about your show every day on the podcast.
Oh, that's very helpful to me. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Who else are you going to put up there? I mean, seriously though, like me and Chris actually have ideas.
I would honestly put up nothing before. Instead, I would put up Kirk and off before that. That's how down I am on you right now.
That just shows more you. Oh my god.
I'll put up anything. Here's the thing. This is your fault. You know it. If you give a real apology right now, I will let you back in.
I don't know if I believe you.
I do. I wouldn't lie. I don't know you. Yeah.
This is a tough decision for the boy.
Listen, you really, I know what's going to happen here. I'm going to say sorry, but I'm going to take the bait, and I'm going to get hung up on. So, Kirk, I'm sorry.
I hang up on you.
You know what? I am sorry. I am sorry for trying to make a name for ourselves and tagging K. Marco. I shouldn't have done that, and that is the only thing I'll apologize for.
All right, fair enough. No chance. You're not going to Saco. You're out. You're out. All right, see ya.
I like the kid.
I don't. All right,
508.
Have the bell, you get all the notifications.
Good,
you know right when they go live.
So this is a question. This is a question for Dave.
Yes.
All right. So when Jerry's podcast first started, you guys were originally supposed to do the show from Kirk's studio, but then you and Jerry reneged on the deal, and we never really got down to like what really happened.
Hold on one second. All right, yeah. So that's the famous do one.
Correct.
Yes, which was great.
Well, yeah, that was the pilot or whatever, the test show that we did. Yeah. Okay.
Jerry's like, I don't know if I want to call it the Jerry Callahan Show or podcast.
What's the name of this going to be?
But you had that conversation with Steve in advance of launching the show. You weren't just like, oh, the Kirk Minihane Show. You must have.
I did. I figured it was going to be that. I didn't know what else it would be.
Yeah, you just didn't care.
I didn't want to call it. No, I care. I just don't want to call it anything. All right, go ahead. Who's up next?
413.
Are they loaded up, Dave?
They are loaded up.
That's great. So nice to be able to talk to these people.
Hey, fellas.
Western Mass in the house.
Hell yeah, Mike. You already know. Hey, Mike, I got an idea for you.
Oh, boy.
Real quick. I noticed your free shows, you don't have any advertisements, any ad reads.
No, we don't.
That's kind of shocking. So I'm going to give you one of my ideas.
Not really.
I don't care for your tone, Buster.
I wasn't exactly shocked, but okay.
People are losing out on big money.
First of all, caller, for all you know, and I know this for a fact, advertisers are bothering Mike left and right, but the guy wants to do a free show with no ads.
Yes, I don't like the corporate,
Right. He's not going to work for anybody.
No. The suits aren't going to tell me what I can and can't
When Mike
say.
puts a show on iTunes, he's a renegade.
Yeah, right. We actually only have advertisers on the Patreon episodes.
Yes, exactly. It's a smart move.
Yeah.
What do you get an idea for advertising, though?
Yeah. So I was going to say he should do, instead of ad reads, they're called bad reads.
Ooh.
And what they are is you just bash a local business.
That's actually a good idea.
I like that.
Why don't you hire this guy, Mike?
Enough the last couple of years. So.
Yeah.
Can you record?
Yeah,
do you have the ability to produce shows? I think I'm going to fire Dave. I like this guy.
I took Blue Chew this week. I'm still flaccid.
Let's not pick specific
You like
ones,
that?
Mike.
I got a better one for you.
Go ahead.
I got one more for you.
Sure.
So I just found out.
Now, this is a consultant, Dave. See?
This is a good consultant, yes.
I just found out I won't be going back to my job, MGM Springfield. They closed the poker room.
Well, fuck them.
So I'm going to go into independent wrestling. And so my gimmick is my wrestler name is going to be Loophole. First name Lou, last name Pole.
Okay.
I lose every match.
Right, go ahead.
Hold on.
Okay.
Now, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I lose every match, but after the bell rings,
I like this.
I get out the rule book.
Yep, I like this.
I get out the rule book, and I read a rule that the wrestler broke during the match that he didn't know about.
Uh-huh.
And then I win the match at the end.
You gotta be.
That is an unbelievable.
You gotta be a heel then. You can't be a good guy. Gotta be a bad guy.
Can I be your manager?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm in for this. Yeah, he's like the geeky wrestler guy.
Right? Yeah, you can make a living doing that.
Brooklyn Brawler. Yeah.
Loophole or loophole.
Loophole. Which, by the way,
Pole.
I hope you grabbed your social media because that's already being taken.
Yeah, it's true. We're live. I like that. Thanks.
Or my other gimmick was
okay.
John Cena's Mandarin translator.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the. Yeah,
should
have gone out.
Stick with that. Boy, that's too bad at that point. Now I'm like, oh, this guy might suck.
Yeah.
But 2 out of 3 ain't bad. All right. Hello.
860.
Hey, Kirk. I got 2 things. One, you need to make the Gilbert interview happen. I saw you guys talking about that earlier.
I'm on it.
You got to get him on.
Okay, it's up to Dave Cullinane, producer of the show. Snake.
Yeah, get on that, Cullinane.
On it.
And second is, I was re-listening to, I think it was your interview with Artie while you guys were out.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about the time where he saw Howard at the hospital when Robin was sick and how he was actually like sort of friendly towards Artie in that time. Do you think when he's like doing his last show ever,
no,
do you think he'll ever like
that's a good question.
Back?
Nope, he will not.
Not bring them back, but even like thank Artie
Oh,
Lang.
he might. Like, now how he does it is...
Or Jackie.
Nope, it's weird. It's weird. He's like... I'm telling you, I fell in such a stern loophole the other day about how much he's changed. Hello.
262.
3 questions for you. Before you belittle me. All right? Hi, Dave.
Hello.
Hi, Dave. Hi, blind Mike.
Ask the questions, please.
Hello.
Blind Mike.
Ask the questions, please.
How are you?
Kirk, hi. How are you?
We're
how's
good.
everything
We're
going,
good,
Kirk?
Dave. We're good.
Good. Good grief. Got to get to it.
Yeah. Let's go.
We do have 2 parody songs if you want to play those after, too.
I know one of them you rejected, I heard.
I didn't reject it. No. I actually didn't reject it. I was just being bad-mouthed.
There just wasn't enough time to get to.
Yeah.
They loaded up?
They are loaded up. All right. To 207. If it goes. Hold on.
Could be Steve.
It's stuck. There you go. 207.
Kirk, Don Kerrigan, News Center 6, Portland, Maine. Can I get a question for this week's Political Brew podcast?
Sure, Don. That's fine.
Your former governor, Paul LePage, announced he's running for governor in the upcoming election.
I saw that.
Janet Mills.
I saw
Your
that.
Producer, Steve Robinson, is his campaign manager. Can we get a comment?
I'm happy for Steve. I think that's the right place for Steve to land. And I think he'll do a fine job. I'm not a big Paul LePage guy. Steve and I battle about that, but I know who was Steve's enemy. What was the governor? Bellucci?
Collins?
No.
Oh! I'm sorry, Baldacci.
Baldacci. I don't think he's. I don't expect it'll be a Baldacci type situation. Thank you very much, Don. Good luck with. Was it called Political Brew?
Political
I believe
Brew.
so. Yeah.
I like that show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you?
I don't know.
That would be great if Steve ran for office.
Oh, it'd be great.
I'd enjoy that very much. Imagine the campaign.
I'd get paid for him. I'd endorse him.
So would I.
Sure.
I'd vote for him.
Great to see Steve as a
What a
congressman.
riveting phone call that was.
Well, go ahead.
Why are we kicking off the Beyond Average boys?
Oh, boy.
No, I think
the fans are calling it.
I'm being serious.
I laid out pretty. Who am I speaking to?
What's that?
Who am I speaking to?
Al.
Who?
Al.
Oh, I'm sorry, Al. I laid it out. You know, they went begging to K. Marco. If you go begging to K. Marco, post last summer, the biggest enemy. Yep. Hold on, you asked the question, Al. The biggest. Don't get thick with me, Al. The biggest. The biggest enemy of the Kirk Minihane show. I think Mike, I laid that out. You agree with that, right?
Yes. I understand. I think I understand why they did it, but I understand your rule as well.
You're out. They broke the rule. They broke the cardinal rule, the golden rule, Al.
But I think you're overreacting in the sense
I probably
that
am.
they were
I probably am, but they're still out, Al. Al, I understand where you're coming from, but they're out.
But at the same time, they just tagged the biggest blog editor in the country to try and get on there. It's not like they were sucking his dick. Oh, we love you,
that's
K. Marco.
But what you're saying to him is what you're saying to him, Al. What you're saying to him is, oh, please, K. Marco, please, please, please. And I don't want anybody begging the K. Marco who wants K. Marco to pat them on the head to be part of my world. You think it's unfair, Al?
So
That's
how else would
Al.
you get into Barstool? How else would you get into Barstool? How else?
Well, too bad, Al. What do you want me to say?
He's doing an impression of me.
I stuck it out with Jerry Callahan for a couple of years, and it worked out for me.
Al, that's life. K. Marco's K. Marco's the number one enemy of this show. They went begging to him. To me, that's a no-go. I don't care how they get to Barstool. I don't care if they have success or not. They turned their back on us by doing that, and they're out.
Can they earn their way back at all?
No, they're out.
No
they're
little
out.
competition.
There's no. I don't care about that.
Make a fool. Okay.
Nope, not make a fool even, Dave.
All right.
Couple more.
All right, 413.
Yeah, hi guys. This is out in Western Mass. I wanted to just make a point on the last show last Friday where you guys were having podcast contestants that Inspector J is a clown, and he was at the Peace Abbey podcast, and he was the guy. If you go back to listen to the audio, he was also the drunk.
Oh, you're right.
Loud guy
I knew him from somewhere.
I know it. Yup.
Yes.
And I just wanted to raise that to your guys' attention.
Very good point. Thank you.
And at the Peace Abbey,
listen to me. Listen to me. What's your name?
Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Oh, I think I've seen
Jarvis.
No, different name with a J. Journalist. That's who you are. You're breaking stories,
J.
my friend. Thank you. Thank you, Jarvis. You're damn right. I knew I didn't like him from somewhere. Now I know I didn't like him. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. I couldn't disagree more about your take with Maria Taylor. So your whole thing is, oh, well, like everybody talks shit on their coworkers. It's like, well, I mean, they're bringing race into it. Like,
No, she's not. No, she didn't. Here's what she said. If you hold on, if you need to give her more things to do because you're feeling pressure about your crappy long-time record on diversity, go for it. She's speculating that may be a reason why.
Well, that diversity.
Right. Well, yeah.
What else would she be referring to? I mean,
and she's saying
religious diversity.
and she's saying she's saying she thinks that's a possibility.
And it's a private conversation, so who cares if she did bring race into it?
And honestly, who cares if she did it? Who cares if she did it publicly? Who cares? Why do you care? Why do you care if she thinks
any black employee at ESPN would care?
Okay, are you a black employee? Are you a black employee at ESPN?
No, I'm not. But I disagree with your take.
That's fine. So I'm saying is, what do you care? Why do you personally care if Rachel Nichols thinks there's a chance Maria Taylor might have got her job because ESPN is doing what employees at ESPN pushed for ESPN to do a year ago?
Yeah, but I think you're dismissing the element of it's not just people talking shit on their coworkers.
Yes, it is. That's actually exactly what it is. And you're right. I mean, you're right. It's different because of the word diversity. I do understand that. But do you think that Rachel Nichols should lose her job over this?
No, I don't. I definitely don't.
That's the whole point.
But to your point, I mean, yeah, but didn't you say like she's not going to get fired? And she'll probably just get let go and make $1 zillion somewhere else.
She's not making $1 million. She's not making $1 zillion.
She tried at CNN and
thanks for the call. All right, hello. Who's up? They load up.
Last one.
What were you thinking about? What were you thinking about in the back of the Suburban?
All right, we're good. Okay, patience for this. Jesus Christ.
Phone lines are up and we're tweeting out.
Thanks, Dave.
508. 508, you with us?
I suspect they're not there.
I don't think it's their fault. I'm just taking a wild guess.
I'm looking at it. Everything looks good.
Maybe they're just afraid to speak.
Let me see. I might have to drop it and restart it because I don't know.
Great.
It looks good. It looks good.
You said it already. I believe you. Are they loaded up, Dave?
Yes, I got to reboot it there. So 781.
All right. That is a
Hi, guys.
That was a funny clip. We should probably play it, but yeah, hello. We'll play it Wednesday. Hello.
So,
Kirk, you've talked before about how, as great as it was working with the Jimmy Fund, it kind of got a little bit much when you felt like it kind of turned into a little bit of hero worship.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that recent Greg Hill Foundation video?
I did not.
Oh my God!
Oh, we'll play. Something else for Wednesday, Dave. I want that and the Wendy Williams clip.
Yep. All right.
Thank you.
So
the Williams clip about 3 weeks old by then.
All these restaurants. And he's like, we're just trying to help out as much as we can. So we're going to go to some of our favorite restaurants and drop off some checks for them. And he's sitting down with these people going, how's the last year been? The woman's like choking up. She's like, it's been really hard.
God.
Like,
geez.
It's been really, really difficult. And he goes, well, how would this help? And he pulls out a check for like fucking $2,000. That's great.
Would my friend Benjamin Franklin help dry those tears for you?
And meanwhile, his whole Instagram page is like having a nice board meeting, and it's all them with fucking filet mignons, and it's like,
oh really?
Jesus. Right.
I will watch. I'll watch that. Thanks,
very
buddy.
funny.
That's funny. Jesus. All right, go ahead.
610.
Hey, Kirk. Little people, big world guy. How you doing?
What's going on?
Not much. We're 46 days away from the big day.
Yep,
so
I'm excited.
Let you know that first.
So we're 46 days away from the wedding.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Good. I'm excited for that. Right. No, absolutely.
I was going to see if you thought maybe Big Steve would let us borrow the sprinter lane, and we could go up to take that up to Portland. See if we could just do a road trip.
I'm in for that. Yeah. Why not? I'm trying to think. What was last episode? The fucking sledding, and which I was annoyed by.
Yeah, and then Amy and Chris telling Matt that they're going to do the wedding there, which I think Chris and Matt are now closer than Amy and Chris.
Right. Oh, I think Chris and Matt is a chance. We could be in Brokeback with those guys. There's no doubt. They could go up to that, one of Matt's little secret fantasy worlds he has at Roll-Off Farms and give each other a healthy fuck.
The log cabin, that's exactly what they were talking about.
Oh, that's right. And he's like, God, would you mind if I... Right, Chris, like, you mind if I had to sleep over there one night? And Matt's like, oh, I don't know. That's true.
And he's like, you're going to get me in trouble, so...
I mean, they're getting married. Like, they're getting married, and Chris is already like, yeah, I don't want to live there every night. I don't really want to be there. Like, it's... What the fuck? Why is he married? Why is he marrying this woman?
He talks about moving in like it's a full-time job. He's part-time for a little bit now. And
it's true. Why is he marrying this woman? It's not like she has... I know she's on TV, but she doesn't have, like, crazy money. What the fuck is he doing? Why is he doing this? And, she's like 3 feet tall, which is fine. I'm not judging anybody. I'm just... But, like, why is he... What is going on?
I don't know. I wish there was some cameras so we could see what real life was like and not these fake cameras that popped up.
No shit. And then at one point, Stupid Amy is with Zach the son and Tori. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to send her to save the date. And I'm just going to mail out something with just the date on it. And they're like, well, you have to say like what it is and put your names on it and stuff. And she's like, oh, I do? I mean, how fucking dumb is she? She just send out like August 28th on a card to somebody.
She's talking about these, like the wedding planning too. Like she hasn't done it before. And, like,
right.
All this and like.
4 of her kids have been married.
It's a little bit easier. Yeah.
And she's got an actual helper. Like, it's so dumb. It's so fake. It's so fucking annoying.
I was going to ask that. Has it become fake? Because, like, now they're professional reality stars.
Yeah.
Like,
they've been doing this for 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Completely. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else, little people guy?
I wanted to ask you, because we've talked about, like, how does Matt get his money and all. Do you think he paid for Karen's deck? Like, did he do, like, because he said, like, oh, I'm doing it for Eternal. And so did he pay to put that deck onto her
I think
house?
so, because, normally, because I pay attention to stuff. Normally, if they do something, like if Amy's like, oh, today my friends and I went and had a lovely lunch, and I'll show a picture of, like, the restaurant's name, like, 3 times, then it's free if there's some hotel. This one, they didn't really do anything. So I think Matt coughed it up for that one, yeah.
He's such a good guy. Gotta love him.
He is a good guy. He is a good guy. All right, I'll talk to you.
Talk to you.
See you.
202. Hello. He's not ready.
Hello, it's Manners calling from down under.
All right. I mean, go ahead. Make it quick, because this is going to suck.
But a question for you, and one for Colin. You mentioned you didn't like me very much. I was wondering why.
All right, we're good. Jesus Christ.
917.
Yeah, hey, Mike, quick question. How much or to what degree has your mental health improved since Dave Cullinane took over for Steve, since you got somebody to ash below you?
That's true. That's true.
It is fun to have someone I feel like I can pretend I'm smarter than, at least.
It must be nice.
It is a little bit. No, I mean, I do miss Steve at times.
All right.
Hello.
201. Hello. 201.
What's up?
Well, I didn't expect to get through. Have you spoken to Steve lately?
We were just talking about that.
I heard you speaking about him, but you didn't say you spoke to him. You just said you saw his Twitter.
Have I spoken? I've not spoken to Steve. We text every once in a while. I've not spoken to Steve since he left, I don't think.
Texting is speaking to him.
Right, but you said you said if I spoken to him.
What do you text about?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
Are you guys laughing at me?
Yeah. No, we're not laughing at you.
What do you care if you're laughing at him anyway? Shut up. Let me see here. Steve.
I don't care, but I was just, I don't know.
There's an arrest picture from somebody involved with the case who, we kind of would say, we hope this person's doing all right. And I said, not so well.
Okay.
854, you are up.
Hey, Kirk, I just wanted to know if you named a producer for season 2 of The Case.
I'm sorry. What?
Season 2 of The Case, producer.
Have you named a producer of season 2 of The Case?
There is a producer for season 2 of The Case. They know who it is.
Oh,
God. I will leave it at that.
This is heartbreaking.
Why?
All right, these just dropped off, and we got to go.
So that's actually what happened. Dave doesn't want to take any more calls.
No. They dropped off.
I think we had 6 calls, Dave, just to guess. I will say the calls have sucked in the last couple of days, so there you go. We'll see.
They have been rough.
They've been terrible.
Good morning, guys. How you doing? How's everything?
Fine. They're fine, thank you. Everything's fine.
So that's what you want to hear, man. So just quick comment and question. So I just moved into Boston, and I'm trying
into the city itself, or no?
I mean, I moved to Southie.
Oh God, that sounds so awful.
Yeah, they're waking me up, at 12 o'clock, and I'm sleeping, and they're hammering down on the stairs, and the white boys drinking their White Claws and all that garbage.
Okay.
It's been a fun time. But anyway, so I'm listening to, I'm a WFAN guy, so true and true, and I'm listening to Sports Hub, and they are awful. Holy crap, they are bad, really bad. So my question for you, Kirk, is how did you get through sports talk radio when you don't really give a shit, and then how did you prepare yourself to, and talk every day about sports,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, thank you for the call. Toward the end, I didn't. That's kind of part of the reason why I left as well. At first I kind of cared and I would do it. And if you go listen to old shows, I'm sure you'll find a lot of segments where we talk about it. But I would always kind of mock it a little bit once in a while, particularly as the shows went on. But the last year or two, I've said this before, I didn't watch any of these games. None of them. Rousing start.
617.
Hi, Kirk, Dave, and Mike. This is John Peltier, the Madawaska DUI guy, but not DUI guy.
You sound so drunk.
He's
Jesus.
all fucked up.
Absolutely loaded. What happened?
I am standing on one foot right now.
I thought you said you were standing in front of the studio. I was about to fucking freak out. Go ahead. Thank you, John.
I was parked right in front of Big Rick's, and when I came out, I followed the GPS, which turned me around, and there was a cop 300 yards right up on the right from Big Rick's. So I looked at my GPS and swerved in a little bit, and then when I was taking the turn, I slowed down. He said 15 miles an hour under the speed limit. So he stopped me about a quarter of a mile up.
Okay.
Said, license, registration, gave it to him. He was back in about a minute. He goes, have you been drinking? I said, no, I had O'Doul's. You can look at my cooler. He goes, I'm going to do a field sobriety test. So he put his low lights on, and we were on a hill in the dark about 11:30. He did the pen thing.
Yep.
About 5 times each way, and then I thought I did okay on that. And then he did 9 steps heel to toe, and I was it looked like I was drunk. Same thing with 1 foot up for 11 seconds.
Did somebody say you actually can't drink alcohol? Is that right or no?
No, I can. I very rarely do.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think they were just looking for Minifans that night.
Oh, no question.
Looks like you got a taillight out, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he took me to the station.
Boy, I'm not gonna lie to you, John. One second, John. I'm not gonna. I don't know about you guys. If I was going to the Madawaska police station, I'd be like, "Oh fuck!
Oh jeez,
you could be in there forever."
Yeah, how are you? That's a good point. Oh fuck!
They take your phone or something. You are gone. So go ahead.
So I go in, and they you pull in right in the garage, and they took me into a room and goes, the breathalyzer takes about 15 minutes to warm up. And he screwed up. He put in the wrong date, so we had to do it over.
Idiot.
He was asking me questions,
right,
and stuff. And I was a little nervous because
I would be.
I know O'Doul's has a little alcohol in it, but he said it would take like 10 of them to equal one beer. So blew the breathalyzer and blew zeros.
Jeez.
And
thank God.
He was very nice, very professional.
Yeah.
I did call the police chief of Madawaska up.
And
just want to let him know that he had a professional officer, and he was like you with Big Rick. He wanted to get off the phone so fast. But
really?
I kept him on for a while. Yeah.
I know the feeling. Yeah. well, no. But all kidding aside, I'm glad John's a good guy, great fan. I'm glad that I'm sorry you had to go through that, but geez, I'm glad it worked out. That would have been a nightmare.
He's on like a PR tour trying to correct a record on that one.
Who's that?
John.
Okay.
DMs and all that.
Making sure everyone knows.
Yeah, making sure everybody.
This seems like the one place you could probably just do it. That was about 3 weeks ago, wasn't it?
A month ago now.
I'd forgotten about it, but now I didn't. Okay, well, good for John. Go ahead.
978.
Kirky, how we doing, man?
Fine, thank you.
Okay. I got a question for you. Both detrimental to your health. A good would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather attend a Donald Trump rally with Jerry Callahan or get the passenger seat in Saratoga, New York with Michael Nancy behind the wheel?
No chance.
Well, that's legitimately dangerous.
I would love to go to a Trump rally with Jerry. That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
That would be enjoyable. I would
see him in his glory.
I would enjoy it. I would go A on that one.
You hear a lot of, oh, it's great. It's great. Look at him. Look at Trump. He's great.
It's true. You're right. You would say that.
You'd get the Cullinane.
By the way, history, I will say, 1 second before you give this terrible option. Second thing. Jerry was so anti-Trump in the 2016 primary, so pro-Cruz. If somebody goes back and finds it, he would shit on Trump. I know he's run away from that all the time. He fucking loved Ted Cruz. Loved him.
He's a religious man.
Oh, loved him.
He would probably just tell you now that he grew to Trump because he's better than the alternative.
Correct. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, it's either that or you get wrapped around a telephone pole with that drunk bastard Mike Nancy.
I heard you the first. Okay, we're good. I think we've established. Okay.
And if you were at a rally with Jerry, you'd get the Cullinane leaning like, I knew he was going to do this.
You say it's going to happen. Yeah. I love everyone dumping on Mutt. Like, you guys not been arrested for drunk driving in like a month, and people are still absolutely
really?
ripping
that recently?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It just happened.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, it just happened. Talk to me.
617.
Talk to me. Show me your sign. You're switching sides like you Gemini.
There.
Hello.
Next one, we got 508.
Hey, Dave. Well, hello to everybody. This is your father, Dave. Jack Cullinane. How are you?
Hello,
Big Jack.
How are you, Dad? Good to hear from you, Dad.
Wow.
Well, just calling to see, how's work today? A little bit better.
Not often, Mike. I mean, not often we have registered sex offenders on the show.
That's not.
Is that the case now?
That is not the case.
What are you talking about?
He's a one-woman man.
He's unregistered?
He's an unwoman.
Oh, I agree. Women aren't the issue.
Cheat on your wife to be a sex offender.
Women aren't the issue, Dave. Women aren't the issue.
What's up, Dad?
Kirk, I really only have one regret when it comes to sex in this life.
Well,
I bet. I bet Big Jack. We're just kidding. We know Big Jack is he's a good man, right there?
Good man. Good
man. Good. All right. Hello.
Hey, guys. What's going on? Speaking of Mutt, real fast. I met Mutt last night. Well, I saw Mutt last night. Is he like Bradford? Does he like when people know who he is or no?
Oh, my God. He loves it. Loves it. Loves
Really?
it. Loves it. Oh, loves it. Loves it.
Fuck, I would have introduced myself last night. I didn't. I talked to him. I walked by him.
I don't think you want to talk to you. I think I know who this is.
Is it Rob?
Yeah.
I thought it sounds like Rob.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't realize it was you. No, he does not like to be recognized. Actually, you know what? He does like to be recognized. And he wants to be. You know what?
Yeah.
Mutt's the kind of guy too. Think of him more as kind of a mentor type.
Oh,
yeah. Ask him a little bit how to get in the business.
A little advice.
Yes.
Right under his wing.
I think so.
Nuzzle up.
Where'd you see him?
We have a Chelmsford track and field camp for our kids. It's terrible.
Oh yeah. I was actually talking about that. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's torture. And then Cullinane kind of making it sound like I went, a twosome with me and Kelleher the other day. It was
all right. We're good.
People playing golf.
I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
come on.
Hey, Kirk, what's up?
What's going on?
Hey, it's Dino Raja.
Oh, I haven't heard from Dino.
There we go.
How are you, Dino?
I'm doing good. I got two questions here. Now that you got Cullinane in there, did Jerry give him shit, or did he complain about all the drops where he was in the clubhouse raping boys and protected by Tommy? Did he flip out over that?
No, I can answer that. I'd be very surprised.
No, he never talked about it.
No,
he was scared of you.
I told Jerry to stop listening to the show, and he did. And actually, he says it now, I'll start listening to him, and he tells me. I told him to stop listening to the show just because it's going to piss him off.
Well, you're in his head clearly because he wants to bring you up, but then he slowly gets to saying
my
your
old
name.
partner.
Yeah, he's slowly. He doesn't want to do it, but he has to. It's a weird thing.
It comes from a good place. Though,
Yeah, it does.
And I told him, don't listen to the show because it's just going to piss you off.
Yeah.
We've made fun 30 times today. He cannot take it.
Yeah, and I'm sure everyone knows it's a joke.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. What else, Dino?
Another question. So, where the hell do you find these ratings? I wanted to see the WEI ratings, the latest book. How do you find these? Because they push them on Twitter, but I never see. I don't know where to find them.
Oh, it's actually
It was always a pain in the ass. I remember.
Yeah, it's not like Nielsen. There's no place. I think you have to subscribe to some weird thing.
You can only get the overalls. So you can only get what is it? It's not even 18 plus. It's 8 plus.
Right. Well, all we care about is 25-54 today, which is gonna be a bloodbath. But yeah, I get them from certain people within the industry. That's what I would say. I won't give away.
617.
All aboard.
Wow.
Oh, there he is.
It's been a while. John, where have you been?
I hate to disappoint you. I'm just trying to.
Fuck.
That was a great Jon Stewart.
Move.
Was that the drop? Or
that sounded like a drop.
Let me hear it again.
No, that's me. Want me to do it again?
Yeah.
All aboard.
That's pretty good.
The first one was better.
Better that time. Oh, jeez. Where is he?
So good that's my only friggin' talent.
Kirk,
I can do a great Jon Stewart. No, not the one you're thinking of.
It's quirky.
So I do have a version of F, Marry, Kill, real quick one for you if you'd be interested.
I guess.
Okay. Which kind of like the last guy, which you rather. You have to do one.
Okay.
Listen to Mike talk or shout for an hour reviewing comics.
Tim.
Tim.
It doesn't even matter what the other options are. I know A is out.
Kill that.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Patreon.com/mymike.
Thank you.
Relaughable. Go ahead.
Please.
When does that start?
Probably the fall.
An
will
hour
start
alone.
releasing.
Good idea. Go ahead.
Well, it's a bad idea.
It's a good idea. I'm saying.
Listening to Cullinane talk about fan engagement for a straight hour.
Wow, no, that's.
I'm back in.
This
and just like that.
Wow.
Or Steve coming back to talk for 1 hour straight about Bitcoin.
Oh.
You have to choose one.
Ooh, interesting.
Who's the comic?
It's got to be some obscure nobody that.
You're right. The Mike pretends like he's right. Yeah. I saw him last weekend. He's great. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Right.
Was that like that?
Something last week.
Give me one, Mike. Give me one.
Don Rickles.
No, like that.
Oh, I'm a scary guy now.
Yeah.
Joe List.
Okay, I mean I can't. I got to go with Steve because at least I can have fun. I can make fun of Steve. Oof. An hour's a long time.
Mm-hmm. I think Dave, you would have the most
Don't
fun.
forget, Mike's yelling too.
Right.
He's not just talking.
Oh, don't worry. I understand. I understand.
I've caught myself a little more lately.
I understand.
I'll hang up and listen to your answer.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you, Tim. That's a good question.
I'll go Mike first. Woo. Steve second. Dave third.
I think you would have the most fun with Dave. It would agitate you.
Yeah, but at least it's show based. It's about the fans of the show.
It's all just.
Yeah. That's
now, what if we? Because I think you actually
say.
enjoy this one. What if we throw in Star Wars talk with Justin?
I see. I could do that.
Right. Okay.
Absolutely.
See, just another point in his favor.
Absolutely. Still loaded up, Dave?
Still loaded up.
Tell
Eric
Eric
a
that.
few more. Yeah. See, things are working out for him.
Yeah.
Would episode 3 with Justin and I suffice? I'm not sure. I don't know where else to go. I feel like
what are you
watch a movie.
Who is this? What?
I try to come in with something you love, and
okay, we're good.
Justin
I
is.
understand. The fuck he's talking about.
Episode. Oh, is he talking about watching a movie without Justin?
I don't know. Hello.
774.
I think Tim stole my thunder.
Wow.
Oh, there
wait a
we
minute. Wait a minute. Is it Tim again? That would be incredible.
How's everybody doing?
John, where you been?
What are the odds of that?
You won.
Had some changes at work, so
everything
I was
okay?
trying to be very diligent but it's just trying to be very diligent for my employer during the
I understand
9 to 5 hours, kind of like a Bendison move.
Yes, exactly. Wow, it's quite a throwback. Yes, geez, I forgot about him. Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Have you ever listened to the Bret Easton Ellis podcast?
I have a couple of times. Yeah.
With some of the film directors like Walter Hill or people like that.
Yep. You know who has one
Pretty good,
too
huh?
is it's pretty good. The other guy who has one is Joe Dante. The
I'll
guy.
check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
You know what actually sounded interesting too was the podcast Tarantino mentioned that he's doing.
Yes,
I don't know if he's going to care about it or not.
Yeah,
but
it'd be hard for me to imagine that he wouldn't be passionate about
I could see that being good.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
So on one of the shows, Brett mentioned to the person he's interviewing that almost every great director from the 70s at one point did a musical.
Yeah, I guess that's true, huh? Now Spielberg's
all
doing
different kind of genres of musical, though, right?
Now Spielberg's doing one.
Scorsese did one too, right?
Yeah, New York.
Yeah.
Well, Coppola did.
One from the Hat.
Right, and was it Finian's Rainbow? Wasn't that also that musical part too?
Yeah, I think he wrote it.
He wrote it. Right, right.
Actually, Finian's Rainbow is a great example of. I think you might have mentioned it recently. Why the studio system died?
Absolutely.
They were just spending all this money on big name talent like Fred Astaire and pouring all this money into musicals that nobody wanted to see.
Right, and then then like The Graduate rolls along and Easy Rider and all these movies, and you're kind of thinking, another example is Mike Nichols wound up directing the Catch-22 adaptation, which cost a fortune, and then Robert Altman did MASH, which cost nothing, and it made probably 10 times what that made.
Right. So it was almost like a case of Moneyball.
Correct.
Transamerica and these big corporations bought all the
Gulf
the
and
film
Western,
studios.
and,
what was left?
Right.
And some little money man accountant said, "Oh, look how Easy Rider did. We can do a bunch of these for really small money, and maybe they'll return for us."
Which I still think you kind of see the closest version of that today is these cheap horror movies, which they say, let's make this fucking movie and we'll make 50 of them and they'll all cost $10 million. And if 8 of them are big hits, then we make our money. I think that's the closest you have to it today, which is weird, but yeah.
Yeah, horror is really not my genre.
No,
have you ever noticed? Have you ever noticed how much Bret Ellis Easton these days looks like Philip Seymour Hoffman in Moneyball?
Looks like Art Howe.
He looks like how Philip Seymour Hoffman looked playing Art Howe.
Yeah, which was weird casting with it. But Philip Seymour Hoffman was such a great actor that when he was cast as Art Howe, I was like, this is stupid. But it was actually believable in that movie.
Does that not look? I don't remember what Art Howe looked like, but I just picture him as Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Art Howe was in good shape. Like he was.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I just picture him as a typical manager.
Yeah, he was kind of. Yeah, he didn't really look like that. And he was also a very nice guy.
Oh, okay.
The book makes him out. Michael Lewis makes. That's the weakness of the book. Is Michael Lewis makes Billy Bean out to be a genius. Everyone else is stupid.
Well, I also thought the weakness of Moneyball was that, hey, can you believe this small market team got bounced from the first round of the playoffs every year?
Right.
Who gives a fuck?
But it would be like you'd have every scout, everybody in the front office would be like, we don't care about on base percentage. That's bullshit. Like there were plenty of people who already cared about sabermetrics, but they made Michael Lewis fell in love with Billy Bean, right? Just from a storytelling perspective. Anything else, Johnny?
Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman also was in one of Mike Nichols' last movies, Charlie Wilson's War.
Yeah,
and again in very suspect casting. You'd think you'd get some Greek for that, right?
Right, and both were Sorkin scripts, I think, right?
I'm not sure about Moneyball. I think
Moneyball
definitely
was. Yeah.
My former congressman has a radio show on Sundays, and he was going on and on about Black Panther one Sunday, and just like to get him off of it, I called and talked to him about Charlie Wilson because they served together in the Congress.
Interesting.
I love that Jon Stewart's calling radio stations just to get the guys back on track.
Huh. Everything else is good.
It sounds like between the book Charlie Wilson's War and the movie, it sounds like it was a great time to be alive in Washington. Have you knew the right players, right?
No, well, yeah. It was not. It seemed to me, John, that you were a little you were getting a little anti-Steve Robinson as his tenure ended here. Is that accurate to say or no?
Oh, no.
I know, and I'm not sure at the end if it was a shtick or if it was real hatred. Like at some point he blocked me, and I finally thought, oh, this act's kind of gone like one step too far.
He blocked
you on Twitter?
Yeah.
What would you tweet at him that would lead him to do that?
No, I just called him out for being a liar and a lot
I called him a
scumbag. Well, yeah. Why did you dislike? So I'm right. I tapped on something. You didn't like him.
I didn't like that he was lazy about things, like how he had Justin do the Madawaska show, tying it into a T-shirt, and I think he did it again with Sacco. And it's supposedly like just the easiest route for him to figure things out, and people are getting paying maybe a little bit more than they need to, and also the Killer Como gets our sales tax.
Right. All right, John. Thank you. Load up, Dave?
They're loaded up.
All right, here we go. You're on with Jared, the Rocket, Jared Carrabis, on the Kirk Minihane Show. Last day of the week here. Thank God. Hello.
I'm looking for Jared Carrabis.
He's here.
Jared Carrabis, are you there?
I'm here.
Hi, I am a representative from Hallmark, and I have a card from your mom I'd like to read if you'd like to hear it.
Oh, please.
Oh, okay.
Dear Jared, it's time to say I need a raise. I clean your house with great detail while you suck off Chris Sale. You watch baseball wearing that stupid chain. I think I'd rather take a road trip with Cullinane.
Oh.
I love being your mom, but I need to make more money than a slave in Vietnam. P.S. Now that you are on the pumpers, you can borrow my bra for your brand new growing bumpers.
Mom's not a very good poet. Jared.
Yeah, she's trying though.
She's trying. Yeah, she put the effort.
Yeah.
I got one more for you.
Well, hold on. Let me get this straight. You're a representative for Hallmark. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and your job is you call and read. Okay, that seems like how frequently do you do this in your job? Do you make a lot of these calls?
All day.
Okay. All day. Go ahead. We have another one for Jared.
Yes.
Oh,
This is from your lady friend.
Oh.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I wish you hadn't eaten Kowloon before I performed analingus on you.
Oh.
All right. Very basic. Thank you.
Thank you so
Hallmark
much.
woman. That's nice.
Tell her I said thank you.
A good day. Hello. You're on with Jared Carrabis. The lines are filled, Dave?
The lines are full?
Hi there.
Hello.
Good to talk to you. Hey, Kirk. I started listening earlier this year. I've binge watched all the old episodes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing I really like is when you do those. I don't want to call them bit episodes because bit doesn't really do it justice. But like the Cullen, that was phenomenal.
Thank you.
When you did Radio Madawaska, that was pretty funny too.
Thank you.
S.E. Robinson, R.I.P.
I got you. I got where you're going. Yeah.
So just wondering what's the creative process for that? Obviously you're the driving force, but do you just get an idea and you're just you walk in the studio? I mean, Cullen's different because that was pre-produced and everything,
Right.
But you just walk into the studio and just say, hey, here's what we're going to do today.
Well,
obviously, I don't.
Well, I would say the one where we definitely were like, thanks for the call. Let me take in the creative process here.
Please do. Yeah.
Well, I think the one where we did the Hammer episode was kind of more. It sounded like it, I'm sure it was more sort of here we go, but like the top 41 I did or Cullen or stuff like that. I do think about. I'm working on something now, and they're loaded up, Dave.
They're loaded up.
All right. Hello.
651.
Hey Jared, I got a question for you.
What's up?
So I got a yes or no. If you can just answer yes or no, and then I'll expand upon what your answer is. But have you signed a contract yet with Barstool?
We've discussed this.
No. So when you do, I assume you will. Can we put it in your contract that you will show up to a Kirk show every week, because it's getting a little embarrassing about how little you show up?
Kirk was on vacation for 2 weeks.
Boy, Jared, you walked you in the trap of that, yes or no? So
yeah,
we gotcha.
Yeah, Kirk was on vacation for 2 weeks, and then there was 1 week where Dallas's schedule conflicted, and we had to move starting 9.
Like, the reality with Jared is, thanks for the call. We've said this, like during baseball, it's going to be tougher, and during the offseason, it'll be easier.
774.
Kirk, top 5 for you. In lieu of the unconfirmed reports of Steve Peralt's AIDS,
I'm wondering what.
Is that true?
That's tough. Yeah.
I got connections with this doctor. It's not good.
I wouldn't think so.
I'm wondering what top 5 terminal diseases you would like to see Steve Pearl suffer and inevitably die from.
Oh man. Well, that's right. I put that 3.
AIDS?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
you don't die from that anymore, right? It's more chronic now, I think.
I guess it's more manageable.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't put that on there. Brain cancer 1, pancreatic cancer 2.
What else can you die from? There's just like different forms of cancers, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, those are the top 2. Then you can fill in the other.
I mean, you don't want him to die.
Does he dip too, or does he smoke or anything like that? Like something he enjoys and then he dies from it?
I want him to die.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would the world care if he died?
I would care.
You would?
Yeah.
Would you go to his funeral?
Yes. I thought the next question would be, would you cry? And to that, I'm not a big crier.
You wouldn't cry if he died?
I'm not there's people.
He's just such a douche. Like, he's such a talentless, empty douche. Hello.
Hi, Kirk.
What's that?
We were listening to some of your old episodes.
Okay.
And I found out that you went from rear to the front. And my sister-in-law has been harassing me about this. Do you have any advice?
No. I mean, you just got to keep living. You got to keep doing. You got to keep doing what you do. Like, you don't worry about some asshole cunt sister-in-law of yours. Tell her to shut up. Let her wipe her own ass.
Right. Well, I'm taking a shit right now. She's heckling me outside the bathroom door.
Put her on. Care?
Sarah, come here.
You're going to come into the bathroom while you're wiping your ass? I'm confused. Well, I feel like I'm walking into some stage scene.
We're family. We've done worse.
Sarah, you're watching.
He's gonna give himself one of those bowel infections.
Sarah, you're watching your brother-in-law wipe his asshole?
Well, he's not wiping it yet. He's trying to decide if he should stick with the back to front or listen to me do the front to back.
Oh God, you sound dreadful. What a terrible life that your husband or this poor guy must have. What do you care how he wipes his ass?
I just want to live, Kirk, and she's harassing me.
Okay, what?
I don't want him to get a bowel infection.
I've been wiping that way for 46 years, and I've never had any infections at all.
Thank you, Kirk.
Sarah, what's your Sarah, what's your favorite meal? If you're gonna get executed, what meal would you choose?
Prime rib with ass juice.
Okay. Well, seriously, you could put that prime rib in my asshole, and you as clean as can be, Sarah. You could be eating away like that young woman that night with Jared Carabas. And when I say young, I emphasize young.
She's 25.
No, if you divide it.
I'm at
15.
Yeah, so there you go, Sarah. So continue to go the only way to do it, back to front.
Well, I went back to front, but I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about him.
Sarah, go away. Hang up. I hate her. That felt staged, no?
Yeah, I would never have that conversation with my sister-in-law.
Yeah, while you're taking a shit?
Yeah, some people are weird like that, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
617.
Hey, Cullinane, just can you explain something to me? So I don't always get to watch the live stream.
Yep.
I usually like to listen to the show
I got to
later.
piss Dave. You talk to him. Joe.
Since you guys,
no, you can talk to the guy.
Since you guys have been on the air, you've put up 7 2-minute clips on Twitter of the show.
On the live show.
The show ends?
No, because we're trying to inspire people that aren't watching the show to interact with, to see the clip and then come to watch the live program where we get paid based on those numbers. So if you see Kirk screaming at Justin and I at the beginning of the show and you say, wow, what the fuck is he doing? I want to go watch that now. We're hoping that inspires that action.
What? No, I'm going to wait till the show's over and fucking watch it. Why would I go right then? Because by the time I get there, it's over.
But you don't know what happened at that point. So the people that see that are saying, oh, wow, look at what just happened. Now I'll go watch it. Your point is now, okay, I just saw it on Twitter quick. I'll wait till 12 o'clock and then go listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, at least you're excited, right? Like you saw something and you're like, fuck it.
No. I'm fucking annoyed by it because in the past we would see clips later in the afternoon.
That's normal when it wasn't live. Like every time we do that, we see an increase in numbers there, and it's not. We don't have a ton of data to back it up.
What's the issue here?
He doesn't like the live clipping because he says he listens to the podcast after the show.
I've heard a lot of that.
Yeah, but like I said to you, it inspires people that see it to then click and watch it live in the moment. That's all. And we've seen the numbers increase every time that happens.
They're inspired?
Yeah, they could be expired. When you were freaking out on Justin and I think people jumped in on that.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would just say I understand where you're coming from. I've heard from people. I recognize the thought, but just don't click on it.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, we're not trying to do anything negative. We're not trying to fuck anyone over by doing it.
Yeah, they're
It's
teasers.
It's just weird. There's
I will
30
say
minutes of the show already on Twitter before the show even ends.
I will say there's a lot during the show. We have a tremendous volume of them during
Total. That's an argument to say, all right, we're doing way too much on that. That's fair.
It's an argument. I think it's not even
Okay.
an argument.
All right, we'll change that then.
Yeah, I'm not saying cut it by a lot, but I think it seems like my fucking Slack gets notified every time it happens. Right?
Oh yeah, we should turn.
Oh,
those
you're a
off,
Slack guy?
No, I'm not. He
I know,
is.
we
I
tried,
pay
yeah.
nobody pays attention.
I know.
It failed.
Yeah.
We just do text.
Right.
All right. Yeah. So that's fair criticism.
Fair.
And rest in peace, Dave Lambert, the creator of the Sibian.
That's true. I know. I saw that last week. Jeez, thanks for the call.
Creator of what?
The Sibian.
What the fuck's that?
978.
You in rush, Jared? I know you're a busy man. I'm
No.
gonna get you out of here.
No.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. It's the Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, and I've been waiting a long time to talk to Jared, the Dud Carabas.
This supposed to be exciting for you.
I'm challenging him to a match at SummerSlam.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
I was wearing Macho Man Randy Savage socks yesterday, I think.
I thought I could be wrong. We spoke earlier about 2011. I believe that's the year you expired, Randy. Am I wrong or no?
Yeah, well, that would be what Vince McMahon wants.
Oh, okay.
I'm down here in Sarasota in a double wide with Miss Elizabeth.
Oh, wow. She's alive as well. That's great.
Yeah. Thanks.
Absolutely. Yeah, I heard that Jared's mom cleans out his apartment. You know, Kirk, we call that beta. Yeah, in fact, I haven't seen anything that beta since Carotene. Now, Kirk, I went to go see my good friend Andy Wong the other day.
See who?
I said,
Andy Wong.
You got any new special?
Yeah, go ahead.
He said, yeah, we have something called the Jared Carabas. Do you know what he brought out for me, Kirk?
What's that, Randy?
A tossed salad and a humongous chicken. Kirk, you know,
Yeah.
Kirk, I'm known for my smack talk.
Yeah, you are.
A lot of people don't like what comes out of my mouth, you know?
Right.
But I'd much rather be known for the words that come out of my mouth than known for David Price coming in my mouth.
This is a verbal. I don't know. Do you accept this? Do you accept this SummerSlam challenge?
I do. Yeah.
Wow. Do you have any? Would you like any match stipulations?
You know what? I feel like it should be some sort of a tag team match where I have Lex Luger on my side.
Ooh, Randy, do you want to go one-on-one, or are you open to a tag team match?
You know what's interesting, Kirk? I'm actually open to a tag team. You know, in fact, I had a tag team last night.
Yeah, I figured.
It was me and Pat Carabas tag teaming Helen.
Wait a minute, Randy.
Hey, Randy, where does all this aggression come from? This is definitely not true. By the way, for anyone that doesn't understand the reference, Lex Luger was very, very much
With Miss
responsible.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
For her expiring, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Huh. Well, Randy, any final words for Jared before we'd like to talk to you again before the big show. SummerSlam's in August, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to build this thing up. Anything else?
The only thing I'd say, Kirk, is the reason I have such animus toward Jared.
Yeah.
Is, as you know, I was a professional baseball player.
I do know that. The Cardinals
And
organization.
I stay in contact. I stay in contact with some people, and one of my dear, dear friends is Pablo Sandoval.
Oh.
And I didn't like the way that Jared Carabas talked about him.
That's loyal. I appreciate that, Randy. Well, thanks for the call.
I understand now. Wow.
I did not expect to hear from Randy Savage.
Me neither, but that was spot on.
Go ahead. We'll take a few more. Jared's a busy man.
506.
Hey, good to see you back, Rocket. It's actually funny to see the split screen comparing yesterday. The last time I saw it with Mike there versus you today. It's kind of like the before-after steroids.
Well, in fairness, Mike has put 30 pounds on since January as well.
Yeah.
Fair.
Well, sure. But I mean, if Jared could look cross his eyes and look in the wrong direction with both, that would really kind of complete the summarized thing. Some are going this way, some are going that way. So,
610.
Pennsylvania, I believe.
I don't care about Jared. It's Little People, Big World guy.
Well, there he is. Are you familiar with the show Little People, Big World? Have we talked about this before, Jared?
No.
It's a show. Well, I'm not going to give the plot away, but it's a bunch of little people
Yeah.
who live their world out in Oregon. And yeah, so I watch it every week.
What did he say about it, though?
He's a Little People, Big World guy. We talk every week. We recap the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's still airing?
On TLC, yes. Every Tuesday night. And, I mean, this week, again, I mean, very rare would I say this Little People, Big World guy, but I have to be with Amy Roloff. Why on God's green earth would she want to go over to fucking Matt's house and look at Karen's house and look at the fucking deck? Like, what is the point of that?
Chris just does not listen to a single thing she says.
He does not. He does not.
I don't think he cares. Last week, he said to her, I'm going to be full disclosure. Me and him text a little bit.
Right.
And then this week, it starts off with Matt and Chris on the
On
phone.
the phone.
Like having the biggest buddy phone call. It was great.
Although Matt, I will say, Matt was more looking forward to getting off the phone than Chris. Chris would have talked to him all fucking day. I mean, no doubt.
I think we know why Chris is marrying Amy. He's very, very lonely.
Yes, and he's. What is this? What is that game they play upstairs all the time at Amy's house? It looks so fucking boring. What is that?
Shuffleboard?
Yeah, shuffleboard, but it looks like they go up there. It takes up fucking half the room. It looks so dreadful.
And there's no beers or anything. You need that when you're doing something stupid like that. You got to have like a beer in your hand.
It looks like an awful life, and and Amy at this fucking wedding. You're 60 fucking years old. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not good. Not good at all. Did you notice when they were talking about the wedding on the couch? Amy has huge feet.
Yeah,
They
she
are
does.
gigantic.
She does. And she loves showing off those feet, man. Those feet were up and kicking. Same with Tori. That show, that's why I always say, we said this before, that's why I love Matt Roloff, man. You never see those feet. You never see those feet.
No, he's private. Mrs. Little People Big World was actually saying, she made a great point.
Okay.
She's like, Karen is just such a better fit for Matt. She's so much like pragmatic.
Laid back.
Go with the flow, where Amy is accusative. Anything that happens, Amy's like, why? What you do? And
She gets,
still, even when they're not married.
I feel like,
Is that a word? Accusative?
Yes.
It's accusatory, I thought.
I like accusative's a better word, though. I like the way it sounds. What are you criticizing Little People Big World guy?
No, I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, he did insult me at first, but it's okay.
Hey, wait, he said he wanted to talk to me. What's he insulting you about? You're not a Carabas fan?
No, I am. It's what, July? The Phillies are 3 games back. I don't care about baseball right now. I got Little People Big World going on.
That's what
43
matters the
days
most.
to the big day.
And 35 times 2 is 70,
Yeah.
as Chris said to Amy scoldingly in the trailer for next week, which I liked as well.
I cannot wait. She looks like she's going to kill him. Like, that's the thing I'm worried about now. We thought Chris is a serial killer. Maybe he's getting set up to get freaking whacked.
Could be.
Amy's not going to put up with his shit.
Could be. Any other notes or no?
Let me look at this real quick. Matt saying fupa instead of faux pas.
I like that. I did like
Pretty
that.
good.
I like that.
The fat upper pussy area. That was good.
Yeah, he did say that.
And then there was when Zach and Tori told Matt and Amy about the baby that they're not having,
unfortunately.
Chris
yeah.
gave Zach like a little fist bump, like, yeah, man, way to
Right,
go.
right,
So
right.
that was a good scene.
Yes, that was pretty good.
So I thought this was going to be
Well, the other thing is I like the idea that Zach is like, yeah, now we're not going to, buy half the farm. Like, with what? Like, what do you think you're buying I don't understand that. Like, they're just going to buy the farm with what? They have no money.
Exactly. And Matt even said to him, like, oh, you're having another kid. It's just another excuse for you not to work during pumpkin season.
It's true.
Matt doesn't want him around.
Zach doesn't do shit. He didn't do anything. He just sits around with his soccer
No.
shorts. I don't even understand it. Yeah.
I agree.
All right, we'll talk to you. We'll talk to you after Tuesday's
Take it easy.
episode. See you.
617.
Kirk, with the Yankee hat, I have one question.
Yep, go ahead.
And the way you answer will either be pity for you or question your judgment.
Okay.
Are you copying Blind Mike, or are you trying to trigger the fan base here in Boston?
No, I hate the Red Sox, and I love the Yankees. I've loved the Yankees ever since I'm a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Willie Randolph, Don Mattingly,
Yep.
Greg Nettles, Rick Cerrone, Bobby Meacham,
Ron Guidry,
the Gator himself, Ron Guidry, absolutely, Dave Righetti. I mean, I can go all day on this. Absolutely,
sure.
Ricky
Yeah.
Henderson,
Yeah. Bucky Dent,
of course, great
Bucky
player.
fucking Dent.
Yeah, I hate the Red Sox. I hate them. They're having a good year, but it's half a year. So what?
Mm-hmm.
So of course, cheating. Great. What else is new? No big deal. Hello.
Hello? I want a question for Jack Columbus.
See, you got a question now.
There you go.
Jared, I'm very excited. You're my favorite baseball player, a baseball person in the whole wide world. And I just want to ask you your top 5 favorite cereals.
Oh, top 5 favorite cereals.
Top 5. I don't like cereal. I actually just had this conversation last night. I liked.
What would you eat for breakfast?
I usually just have like a little shake or something like that. I liked Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's probably the only cereal that I would ever have for the rest of my life.
Very, very busy cereal, though.
Yeah, it's busy. Also, I don't know if they still make it. Count Chocula.
Very good.
Yeah.
I
Amazing. I'm actually eating Fruity Pebbles right now.
Oh.
It's so good. I have one more question.
Sure.
Your top 5 favorite baseball players of all time. Because you don't ever talk about your favorite baseball players.
This is interesting.
I never heard this.
Of all time.
I never heard this.
Your top 5 baseball players of all time.
All time.
All right. Thank you for that.
All right.
Kirk.
Yes.
The #1 independent wrestler in the world, Loophole.
Wow, we haven't talked to him in a while. We talked to him. Have you heard about this guy, Jared?
Who?
Independent wrestler who called in last week. His name is Loophole.
Loophole.
And every time he loses, he looks at the rule book and finds a loophole in the rule. That's his gimmick. He's a heel.
I love that.
That's a great gimmick, right?
I love that. What promotion are you a part of?
Right now, I'm the hottest free agent on the circuit. Here,
so you don't have a
but
job.
there's a lot of talk. I might be having a match actually in Westfield, Massachusetts, in about a month at a Moose Lodge. So look out for that. Look out for that.
Okay.
I'll keep you guys updated. Anyways, had an idea for Cullinane. When you and Jerry would go down to Fort Myers every year, you would tease a Dino interview.
We had a Dino interview a couple of years,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys would just do a bunch of drops. I mean, he's got so much to work with Steve. He's got to start. I mean, sure, Justin already did this, but he's got to cut up some sound, do a fake interview, promote it like he's really going to be there.
Okay, Loophole. Well,
we can do that.
No. All right, thank you.
You don't like that idea?
Well,
all right, thank you, Loophole. All right, thanks for the call. Well, call one of these guys. Do you want to talk to one of these guys who
Yeah, I don't give
okay.
a fuck. Yeah.
All right. 3Chi first, industry leader in Delta-8 THC product, formulated by a biochemist and made in the USA with USA grown hemp. Amazing buzz, great body feel with a clearer head and less anxiety and paranoia. Available online at 3chi.com. That's number 3, CHI.com, and retailers around the country. You have to be 21 years old to purchase. And remember, not CBD. It is psychoactive and will give you a buzz, so please use responsibly. Again, 3chi.com, number 3, CHI.com, and use code KIRK2021, KIRK2021 at checkout to receive 5% off your order. Thanks to them this week. KIRK2021, KIRK2021 at 3chi.com. All right, we'll do this and we'll get Jared out of here.
Give him a call.
Sure.
This will be VD if he answers.
Hello.
Hello. You're here with Jared Carabas. You wanted to talk to him?
Hey, Jared. How you doing?
Great. How are you?
I had a quick question. Is being a massive pussy part of the Rocket persona? Is that more of a Jared Carabas thing?
How long did it take you to think of that question?
Well,
we waited all day for that.
What is your reasoning, VD, for that?
Well, I think like that tweet he put out with the clip. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was very Julie DeCaro.
What do you mean? Highlight a couple of people and then say, yeah, but he did. But you. So I guess. But here's the thing. So you did the video, right? You said those things about him. So can he then call you out for it?
Yeah, I have no
Do
problem.
you have?
with
Are you in the middle of like? Are you in the middle of like a dogfighting war or something?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah, I do. I do train pit bulls to kill people.
Okay, I mean, it sounds like it. Jesus Christ! But so I thought I said this to Jared. I was under the impression that one of you guys, I think, did you say you got your account suspended because of Jared or no?
Oh yeah, I mean it happened coincidentally a day after, and I was curious, Jared, when you said you're trying to make an example of us, like what does that entail? Like you're basically telling people to report us.
I mean, like, if you got suspended, then, like, obviously you did something worthy of suspension. You can't just report someone and they automatically suspend you.
Oh, well, when you frame it like we're, like, making fun of your mental health.
That's exactly what you're doing, you fucking idiot.
I think jokes are allowed. No, I think
it was a joke. It was a joke. All right, so wait, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Hold on, Dave. Hold on, Dave. You can respond after this. Go ahead, Jared.
Yeah, you called me a pussy, but you're the one that doesn't use your real name. You would never say this to my face either. And now you're crying because you got your Twitter suspended and now your defense is that it was a joke when it clearly wasn't a joke.
No, but I'm not saying like I think you're being very sensitive over that. I don't think
You're
that's a
the one that's
debatable
fucking
point.
complaining. You got your Twitter suspended. Like maybe you did something worthy of a suspension. I personally didn't report you. I just tweeted out your video, which clearly you were looking for attention in the first place, and you got it. And I think that it was the attention that you didn't want because now you don't have a fucking Twitter account. You fucking
No, I mean
loser.
I do. I'm back. I'm stronger than ever. The funniest part of it to me is that you don't realize that you're just a pawn in the game of some Minifan who doesn't like me, and you're such a mental midget that they're just using you, and you have no idea. Whoever sent you that clip.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Like I don't get like you cannot then complain once you call me out. You cannot then complain about the consequences for that, which is what you're doing.
I'm saying you're a pussy, and it was a pussy move.
And it's
I'm not
very
complaining.
ironic that you would call me a pussy over the phone and on a podcast, but not use your real name or ever say that to my face.
My real name is Stephen Barnett. STEVENBARNETT. I'll say it to your face.
Great,
Let
do
me
it.
know next time you're in Los Angeles.
Well,
Let me know.
here's my thing is I think like my issue more is like with Menners, who I think was just looking for attention. Like, I don't think Menners believed what he was.
No, Menners is 100% looking for attention.
Right, like, I don't think. But I'm saying he was reacting to what the Australian guy said, and I think that was like a bullshit trying to be like me fucking like crap rant. Like he didn't believe a word he said in that thing.
That's Menners' whole existence.
Well, I understand that, but I'm saying so like it's the whole. I mean, the whole thing was disingenuous. I don't, you know. But my thing is like when. Well, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm not here to defend Menners. We all know what Menners is. He's a great guy, but we all know he's a Kirk impersonator.
But so like when you do something like that and you get somebody, I've been there. You get there, you get pissed off at somebody, you see that clip and you think, fuck those guys. I mean, I totally could sympathize where Carabas is coming from.
I mean, yeah, all is fair. I'm not complaining about him getting me suspended or anything. All is fair in war. If people, I don't believe like there's a punching down thing, unlike Jared who said Ryan Whitney punched down on him. I actually don't believe in that. I think all is fair in war.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I don't even know what you're talking about with Whitney.
Well, you said that Whitney. You said that Whitney during the it was before our match, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was just like weird timing.
Right. Well, yeah, but you said it was punching down.
I don't know if I use that phrasing.
Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What were you saying?
I forget, to be honest.
Okay. So, any other final thoughts, Jared?
No, I mean, I think the whole thing was pointless.
VD?
I'll call that a decisive victory for me.
Definitely
good enough. Okay, good enough. Goodbye. Well, there you go. All right, let's go. You're on with Mike Geary and Justin Trudell and Dave Cullinane and myself on a Monday.
Hey, Kirk.
Hello.
It's Gay Pat.
Hello, Gay Pat. How are you?
Good. I just wanted to know if you'd be coming into the office to participate in trivia.
I don't plan to, no.
Oh, that's a little upsetting. Being a new member of the team and all, I was just trying to feel out what are some of your strong suits.
Well, I mean, you should go back and watch the film from last season, Pat. I mean, I would assume you do
I'm
that.
a little bit more of a music guy, so I don't want to step on your toes here, but
okay. Well, I mean,
I consider myself the music expert.
I mean, this is my team, though, Pat. You do understand that, right?
Well, I want to feel you out. I have a couple of questions for you.
Okay. Well, go ahead, shoot.
All right, I got a couple here. Let's see. Knighted by Queen Elizabeth in 1998, this artist released "Candle in the Wind" in tribute to Marilyn Monroe.
I believe it's Elton John, Pat. Yes, go ahead.
You've taken some deep cut. There's no way they're gonna.
I think I know where Pat's going with these artists, but fine. Go ahead.
This artist was a part of the pop duo Wham.
I mean, Pat, there are more art.
You're gonna have to expand your.
I guess I'm not gonna say Andrew Ridgeley. I suppose it's George Michael in Wham.
You're correct.
Thank you.
2 for 2. Crowned the king of Latin pop by the hits "Living La Vida Loca."
No, that's ridiculous. That is.
These questions are very willy-nilly. I don't see any pattern to them.
Are you talking about Ricky Martin?
It's 3 for 3, Kirk. I got one more for you.
Go ahead. I think I actually know where you're going to go with this one. If you're good, I think you're going to go this way. Go ahead.
Born in Zanzibar and regarded as one of the greatest singers in the history of rock music, this queen died from AIDS in 1991.
No, thank you, though, Pat. I think
he was going to say singing in his kitchen.
Yes, yeah. Go ahead. They still loaded up?
They are still loaded up. 630.
Hey, Kirky, you'll never guess who it is.
Uh,
It's me, the Capes Crusader. It's Batman.
Holy shit!
Wow, that's a big get.
This is pretty exciting. Hello, Batman. How are you?
Oh, Kirky. It's good to talk to you. I know I just had to shoot something your way on the
Cookie Monster is
Batmobile
Batman.
flying through Gotham. It's
You're
crazy.
I don't think you
anyways,
fly. I
was
don't
trying
think.
to tell you.
Does it? I don't believe so.
the
He's just a
Batmobile
regular
is
guy.
It's very versatile. It can go up. It can go on the road. It can go in water.
Okay.
It's too deep. It's far too much. I don't want to give away my schematic.
Why Batman? Why? Here's a question. I've been working on this, and nobody else is. I do some investigative stuff. I've never seen you and the billionaire Bruce Wayne in the same room. Would you care to comment on that?
That's a very interesting point, and I actually can't comment on it. See, he's actually my uncle, is the thing.
What?
I blew it.
That's
All right,
what?
never mind.
Goodbye.
So now we know who you are.
It's not really his fault.
Oh, Justin.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Justin Trudell on the phone right now.
Sure, get him on. Put him on there. So that's one with George. Hold on, 1 second. Well, I don't mean to get. So that's one George is a genius, right? The abstinence.
Yes.
Okay, where is Alex Trebek in that? I'm gonna look it up. Go ahead. You two get back to what you're doing. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Justin.
Yep.
Was he at the career day? thing?
Justin.
Okay.
Talk to me. Dominate me.
What are you doing? Where are you?
I'm outside in the nature, and I want you to be my daddy.
All right.
Justin, talk to me.
Go, Justin.
Okay.
Jesus.
What's your name?
Dominate me.
It's not dominating. Talk, Justin.
Oh, what's your name, bitch?
There you go.
Fucking pussy.
There you go. Well, take it easy.
There are many dominatrix who are dominated by another man at the same time.
It's quite a talent.
Yep. What's in your ass right now? Tell me what's in your ass right now.
Harry, turn up the TV. Please, yeah.
Your little monster peenie. Justin.
Yes, it just seems like you're taking this like a joke. This is very fucking serious. Put 3 fingers in your ass right now and spread it.
Spread what? His fingers?
Yeah,
or his
spread
ass?
his fingers inside of your ass.
Don't
Do it
yell
now.
at me, Jesus.
Your son is here. You're allowing this.
What? Were you a kink shamer, Mike?
No, that's true.
I'll punch you in the face if you don't.
Chain on my neck.
But what?
The leash on me and walk me down the park and punk me hard. Justin.
Okay.
Sounds like the guy in Men in Black.
I want you to be my daddy. Please,
Okay. Yeah, it seems like you're getting there.
Of course, I remember Mike, the guy who's calling his kid is also watching television.
Talk to me right now.
They cancel each other out or no?
Nothing gets me harder than hearing Justin go, all right. Come on.
Bring him home, Justin. Bring him home.
Okay. You almost there? Yep. Just keep going.
Good.
Yeah.
Keep going.
You're not giving birth, Justin.
Taste your fingers. Taste your fingers. You fucking piece of shit slut. Now,
see these drops.
go outside. Go outside. Go outside with your pants down. Go outside with your pants down and just start walking around the street.
I don't really understand that. What is that? How
It's
is
very
that?
sexual.
What is that?
Just start walking around the street.
Oh, yeah, I want to touch you.
No touching me. Touch yourself. Too bad. Too bad. Not yet.
Justin's a better YouTube host than he's a dominatrix.
Yell at me. Yell at me so hard.
Go ahead, Justin.
You
yell.
fucking suck.
Oh,
there you go.
It almost sounds like Dave's playing Justin Drops.
Eat it.
They don't quite make sense.
Yeah, right. They're
I
just
want
off.
to eat your poopy.
What's he, what?
Poopy so.
Oh, poopy. Okay.
Oh, no, don't eat that. That's very, no.
That's where he draws the line.
No.
Sir, that's unhealthy.
You can get disease and stuff
Naughty
like
for
that.
you, Justin. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm too naughty for Justin.
Justin, you tell this guy how many slaves are in America right now?
There's over,
Good boy.
shit, what was the number? 200,000?
Do you want?
You said 400.
Man being dominated by Justin. Would you like Justin to talk to you in a sort of a Jedi sort of voice, like some sort of Star Wars voice?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Skywalker, please.
Go ahead.
I want your lightsaber. Give me
Lightsaber.
They're both just.
Can I do Obi-Wan Kenobi instead?
Sure, but don't ask me. You're in charge of this.
Yeah, I'm telling this guy, bitch, I'm Obi-Wan. I'm not Luke.
That doesn't really. Okay.
Hello there.
Oh, you are Obi-Wan.
There you go.
You're a good Obi-Wan.
There you go.
The Force is strong with you.
Yes,
Oh,
your
the
feelings
Force.
deceive you, young one. Yes, these
Force.
feelings you are feeling, do not suppress them. You're not allowed
These
to.
feelings you are feeling, do not suppress them.
Did Obi-Wan say, yes, that often?
Save me from Vader. Protect me from Vader.
No. Fall to the dark side.
Okay, I think we're good.
Okay. Come back now.
This feels like a decent time to talk about BetterHelp.
I don't see the connection.
I need it. Maybe it's a reach. You go to. I don't really. You just couldn't quite get it. I'm not sure if it's even worth taking calls after that.
No, I can see why you would think that.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk, Princess Diana, big fan.
Oh, wow.
This is Princess Diana calling?
Yeah, Princess Diana, just sitting down here listening.
Where are you?
Well, I'm down here.
You're in hell?
Yeah, that's right.
Why is that? You seem like you were a good person. You did a lot of charity work, no?
Yeah, I did a lot of charity work, but that was just a front.
Oh, well, continue.
Okay. So I was just fun. I was part of a Epstein's gang.
I didn't know that, Princess Diana, but okay.
Anyway,
it's not the best Howard Stern impression I've heard.
Anyway,
go ahead.
Anyways, the real reason I'm calling is I have an issue with Cullinane.
Good. Thanks for that bullshit front before you got to that.
All right, what do you want, Princess Diana?
Well, I had a big issue with something he said last week on Friday. He said something so ridiculous. I felt compelled to call in for the first time.
Okay, go ahead.
He said that before the pandemic, he would go to the grocery store every
day.
fucking day.
Yes.
What the fuck is that? I get doing it around like the Yuletide, but I mean,
I'll be fair before Dave gives his
year.
answer. Mike knows this is a long time, and you should know this too, caller. There's no bigger grocery store fan than me. It's true. I've been calling grocery stores around the country for years.
Yes. Have you gone in every day?
But every fucking day.
I like the nostalgic feel. There are times. There's a grocery store near where my shrink is, where there's certain aisles. If I walk down those aisles, it looks exactly like it did in like 1986. The cereal aisle looks exactly the same. I love it. I love the smell.
The boxes are smaller now.
I love the music. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it for me, Princess Diana. How would you know? You've been dead for 22 years.
You're bigger.
I go. That's true. I go up and down the aisle. It's nice. There's always nice air conditioning. The music's playing. I like. Again, let Dave answer. I like a good grocery store, and I'm not a big I don't want to have 76 bags. If it was just me, it'd be one bag at a time.
Sure. Is that why you do it?
I just get my dinner, basically. I will get what I'm going to make for dinner that night. I am in and out in less than probably 3 minutes.
I don't have a problem with that. That's not a psycho
on my
move.
way. It's on my way home.
I'll defend Dave on that.
Yeah.
Why not just buy all your groceries at once?
Because I like the experience of going to the grocery store.
I'm asking him.
No,
you don't go every day.
That's true.
No, I just think it's quick. It's
Dave,
easy.
Do
It's
you
on the.
Instacart now?
What'd you say? Say that again.
Dave, do you Instacart now?
I do not Instacart. Nope. Grocery store right on my way home every day. Pop in quick. Done. Quick. 3 minutes.
I'll do self-check if you're still curious about my experiences there. I'll occasionally do a self-checkout, though. I will do that.
Okay.
Although I like the old... I like waiting. I don't mind it.
I could never do that. If there was no one at those lines, if it was only self-checkout, I'd be like, I guess I'm not getting anything today. Or I'd have to steal it. I'll swipe my card through, pretend I'm doing something.
It's true. I didn't think of that. It's a good point.
I'm going to hang up. I don't have any other questions.
Oh, you're still on.
But I love the show.
All right, thanks. Goodbye. All right. Still loaded up, Dave?
Still loaded up.
One or two more. I've done it all today.
I wonder if we're at the point with Dave now that there will be an investigation to see if he's lying about going every day.
Well, that's the thing. Dave's not
Tail
hated
him on the
like
ride
that.
home. Yeah.
Right.
I think we need to investigate the disappearance of that guy's personality.
Me?
No, the last caller. Take it easy, Mike.
This guy's not exactly brimming with.
Yeah, I mean, you got to come in stronger than that, buddy.
Did you get the to the bottom of the Alex Trebek on Seinfeld?
We did. Yes, we did. We did.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
That's okay.
Let's see, what else do I have? What are your thoughts on pasta salad? Mayonnaise or Italian dressing?
Ugh. No, negative on either one. Out.
Both, huh? And Mike?
I find the word mayonnaise disgusting,
I hate mayonnaise.
so I'll never eat it.
I hate it. Fucking hate it. So it might be the food, whatever I hate the most.
Okay. Gotcha. That's it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, come on.
You want Dave's take on mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise is gross.
There you go. All right, this could be the last one. If it's a good one, could be the last caller, Dave.
207.
Okay, yeah. Jennifer Tilly, solid side boob in moving violations.
Ooh.
Slow it down.
Whatever happened to Mr. Skin, by the way? Did he get ruined by like the?
I imagine. Even when you guys were having him on, it was sort of like, well, we could just Google search.
I just enjoyed the brain more than anything else. I didn't even care about just the idea that he remembered everything.
Oh, it's
And
fascinating.
He did.
Yeah.
Like, he actually did.
Yeah.
Somebody DM me this weekend to book him. Somebody said that'd be great. But
sure.
Yeah.
Hold on, anytime. I love Mr. Skin. What was your other point, caller?
So, sorry, and it's a totally different direction, but Your Own Backyard put out 2 new podcasts after Paul Flores got arrested.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if you heard him or not, but there's an incredible, I actually sent Colleen a screenshot of the time of it. There's an incredible line in there where they're talking about he raped a whole bunch of women. And he actually, it's kind of almost a throwaway. They said, he raped a woman, she went to the police, she had a rape kit done, they took DNA, the DNA sat for 20 years, they checked it against Flores, it matched, they interviewed him, and he said, I wasn't there, and they dropped it. I mean, it was incredible.
What do you want me to do about it? Great. What do you want me to do? It seems like they got justice. I mean, good for them. Yes. Yeah. Thank you for the call. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, couple things. First, hey, please do not use Steve for the next part of the case. I was listening to some old episodes, and you didn't even want him to do it at the beginning. I guess maybe you didn't want him to get burned out.
Steve did a great job. Steve did a great. Steve did. So do I. Steve did a great job with the unbelievable. You will never get. Steve and I are brothers in arms. We were the situations we were in South Carolina. Some of the spots we were in where I thought we were going to fucking die. I'm not going to criticize Steve. I'm not going to do it. I love the guy.
No.
Good for you.
Did a great job.
Yeah. I agree with you there. He did a great job.
Not a partner, but he's
he really doesn't like the Minifans.
Well, neither do I.
Yeah.
You know, what do you want me to say?
I know, but he doesn't like him so much that he leaves.
So what?
He left. He left $100,000.
So what? It's not your money.
You're going to put more money in his pocket.
What do you care?
Yeah, you're going to put more money in his pocket.
What do you care if he produces season 2 of the case? You're not going to hear him.
I like that. He's like, I don't even want him to work on it. I'll never know about it.
Yeah, I mean, why would he even work on it? He left you. He left you in the lurch, and then you're just going to let him work on it again?
I will agree. Left me in the lurch. I had no. Look what I wound up with. That's a fair point.
Yeah, fair.
That's a fair point. I can tell you what. I would say Steve is the betting favorite to produce season 2 of the case.
Wow.
Not a lock, but he's a betting. I would say he's a betting.
What about
Go ahead.
What about Jack Mack or Mikey Fowler?
I would love that if it was Jack Mack.
Travel with that. I don't. Have you been listening to me for a long time or no?
I have, but
Okay.
I mean, you could be in separate hotels just like you and Steve.
So let's say Steve and I were not in separate hotels. So I saw Steve in his pajamas in the fucking in the lobby of the hotel.
Yeah,
I don't know
you tried
Mikey
to be in
Fowler.
separate
I don't know
hotels
Mikey
at the
Fowler at all. I don't know him at all. I know him. He's a nice guy. You think I'm going to go to like wherever, Arizona, and like be in a car with Mikey Fowler or Jack Mack for 10 hours a day when I don't know them? No chance.
Mikey Fowler does some interesting things.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure he does. He's a wonderful guy, but I don't know him. I have to be with people I know.
Right. Well, how are you going to get to know someone? So if it's not Steve, then who would you do it with? Carano? Like, what would it be if it's someone you know? You know?
Probably Curtis, I think.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah. That'd be fun.
Be looking for a job by then, I think. Probably not. I think we signed those guys for life. Those numbers. Ooh.
They are not loaded up yet. Did you
Really?
retweet it?
Wow.
Oh, maybe I didn't.
Yeah, you should retweet.
Okay, I just did.
There we go. Loaded up now. Just needed one.
Okay. Hello.
It seems impossible that it happened that quickly.
No, we did. We had a bunch lined up, and then we just needed one. 617.
Hey guys, Mike Portnoy's terrific. Once a month, he should do like a Dear Abby show and take calls for about 15 to 20 minutes.
I don't think we could do it for only. It would take about 12 hours.
I know. Hey, one other thing on Gilbert.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. It was a great interview. And you had mentioned last week that you wished you'd asked him about Cosby.
Yeah, I just forgotten. Yeah.
On one of the first episodes of his pod, he talks about that.
Okay.
And he said he had 2 hours a day blocked off in the afternoon on the set to mentor Asian models about comedy.
Jeez. That's what Mike has on the patreon.com/blind Mikey does.
Yes,
that.
come on by, ladies.
Yes. Jeez. Did you really say that? That's fine. I'll look that up. Thanks. Hello.
Mike, are you aware that you're literally the modern day Oedipus?
Continue.
Go ahead.
You hated your dad, you fucked your mom, and then you went blind. Like, it's...
I never thought of that.
Yes.
You're the prophecy.
It's actually true.
The second one is definitely literal and does happen. The third one definitely happened after that. And the first one, no one has issues with. No one has issues with their dad. So I guess it is that does fall on me.
One thing Mike will not dispute is he hates his dad. How was that relationship? All right, load up, Dave.
There, load it up.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk, how's it going?
It's going fine, thank you.
Hey, so I called in a few weeks ago asking on your thoughts on the Killers and their Springsteen influence. And I was
Okay.
just wondering if you saw literally a week later they dropped a song together.
I saw it.
It was you had the chance to. Yeah, what'd you think about that?
It's all right. I don't like it was fine. Whatever. Didn't do much for me.
Yeah, I honestly, yeah.
I appreciate your
agree with you
honesty.
there. All right.
Well, thank you. Goodbye.
Have it-
No, I don't want to have a good day. Goodbye. You're still loaded up, Dave?
Still loaded up.
All right.
978.
Hey, Kirk, music question for you. I think it was a few weeks ago you brought up the that Bruce and U2. I still haven't found what I'm looking for from like the rock and roll anniversary. I listened to it, and Bono goes on this fucking weird diatribe in the beginning of the song when the anthem's starting to go. It was just funny where Bruce comes in right afterwards, like, "Hey, let's have some fun with that."
I think that was
Bono
actually at the Madison Square Garden one where they did the Rolling Stone show, like the big anniversary show for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah, that was. I was talking about U2 got inducted. That was a different one, but you're right. If this one, Bruce, who by the way has done fucking intros for songs for hours and hours. Bono's talking about this, and Bruce is like, "All right, let's go. Shut up. Let's start playing." Yeah, that was a good version too. That wasn't bad.
And you can hear him chuckle in the background, which just made me laugh. And it also got me thinking. Obviously, you've been to a zillion Bruce shows. Have you ever gone to another concert and had really low expectations, but were pleasantly surprised when leaving the show?
I don't go to a lot of other concerts, and I would not go to. Probably not, because I wouldn't go to a concert where I had low expectations, because I just don't want to do that. Why have you?
No, I mean, you're talking to a Fish fan, so I was hoping you've been to a show.
Jesus,
so I knew I was going to get a
God,
mic chuckle there.
Ugh,
I didn't know if you've been to a show before that you didn't really like, but then left the show being like, "Hey, that was actually pretty good."
Yeah, I can't think of one. Thanks, though.
Who's second on the list to Bruce? Anyone?
For what?
Like, I know you've been to like 60 Bruce concerts or whatever.
Oh, second, like probably Petty, I guess, and not a lot.
Okay.
Like 5 or 6, maybe.
978.
With Michael Geary, we meet again.
Hello.
Okay, who is this?
Hello. This is the Blind Owl.
Okay. Hello.
Okay. I gave this guy a
My
quote
question-
for his article.
For which article?
He wrote an
You did.
article about Justin's lawsuit.
Oh, you did?
I replied, "It's hilarious."
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Okay.
quoted in the piece. But so my question to Mike is, let me bring you back to Madawaska 2021 at the legendary Justin wrap-up show where Poppy died. At the end, you mentioned you'd be very good at beat baseball, and yet you still haven't played.
Oh, I was kidding. I don't think I'd be that good.
Okay, solve this on your own time. Jesus Christ. Mike cares about this?
I don't think I'd be that good.
God. All right, go ahead.
315.
Hey, Kirk, first time, long time. Thanks for taking the call. Just wondered, because you're a big grocery store guy, what's
Yes.
like your all-time favorite grocery store to go into?
I'll tell you what. My favorite all-time grocery store?
Yes, sir.
Let me make sure I get this name of the store right. It was during one of my cross-country sojourns.
Oh, wow.
Not a chain.
No.
And it's recent?
Yeah, a few years ago. Let's see if it's still there. It's small, but I really like the smell of it.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Counts for a lot.
There it is. Dewey's. It's called Dewey's. It's in West Branch, Iowa. Hello. You've lasted longer already.
Frank, I know you're not.
Go ahead.
I know you're not a big. Beatles guy, but is there any interest in you watching this McCartney
thing?
one on Hulu?
I mean, what's left to say, though? What the fuck is left to say, you know?
Well, I mean, it's a little different than like just some standard documentary. Like they go through the soundboard of, pretty much every Beatles record and talk about the relationships with, Jimi Hendrix and Clapton and all that. I mean,
know about the relationship with
it's less
Clapton.
Beatles stuff than you think.
He didn't like Lennon. Do you know that? Him and Lennon didn't get along.
They clashed. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to watch that.
All right.
Roll-offs are on tonight anyway.
Oh,
Fucking
okay.
worry about that shit.
Right. You don't have time.
No. God, plus I'm being sued.
I know. Yeah. Will you even be able to watch?
Forget that.
Little People, Big World.
Good
They
question.
disrupted you.
Good question. Hello, Amy Roloff's on Cameo, by the way, just in case the Minute fans want to make me feel good.
Oh, should have known that. I would think.
I would think. Hello.
Kirky baby.
Yeah, what's up?
If I'm understanding this correctly, if I ever wanted to call in and talk Yankees baseball with you, now is the time.
Oh, let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Back to back and belly to belly. It's a grand slam for Scott Brocious, and the Yankees take an 8-2 lead.
Yankees win.
Ball game over. American League Championship Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Oh, I love it.
Constantino Martinez.
Fucking lefty in the lineup.
Was that actually one?
Bird, baby bird. It's a 2-run double for Williams, and the Yankees take a 6-2 lead.
All rise. Here comes the judge.
There's nothing sweeter than a home run from a Derek Jeter. The Yankees take a 6-0 lead.
You're better than him.
There you go. There you go. We're good? Oh, no.
Fish aren't biting, are they, Mikey?
What's that?
No fish biting, are they, Mikey?
What do you mean?
Oh, no. I think the day I catch a fish is the day I get my eyesight back. You know what, Mikey? I got to say something to you. I don't want you talking about having sex with my daughter to your therapist. And I sure don't want you talking about it on your podcast.
Wait a minute.
Boy, you've really lost the accent.
This is going on the...
And Mr. Alba.
Hello, Mr.
People
Alba.
pay $1 a month for me to entertain them. And to do that, I need to put everything out there. Nothing is off limits. And you know what, Mr. Alba?
This is a conversation that's going
I've
on?
got something else I'd like to say.
Go ahead.
I want to marry your daughter.
Oh, it's a play.
Yes. It's you and Alba's dad fishing.
To hell with that. I don't want you going anywhere near my daughter. You small-footed freak. Stay away from my daughter.
Wow.
Stay away.
Oh, thank you.
Get out of my life.
Oh.
Go away.
Thank you.
There we go. He's gone.
See, at first I thought it was like a Sopranos situation that I was missing.
Yeah, no. It's you and Alba's dad on the boat.
Got it. Yeah. Boy, that accent is really loosened up.
Do we have that? Do we have a date for that?
No, I've gotten away with ignoring it so far.
It's a good move.
Yeah.
Stick to it. All right, 1 or 2 more, Dave.
All right.
Hey, Kirk, I was at the Gilbert show on Sunday night.
How was it?
And you know what? He was excellent. The only problem was, Kirk, he did a 30-minute set as a headliner. So he did 30 straight minutes, and then he was done, which was really sad because it was awesome. The other thing I noticed, he's 66 years old, but he could barely walk, and they had to help him up onto the stage.
Oh, really? No, that's too
and he
bad.
wasn't moving around. Yeah, he looked like a little shaky.
Yeah, I
But
saw him a couple years ago.
that-
That's what Albin noticed. He was shaking.
Oh, really?
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too bad. You're so spry and healthy when he was younger, you know?
Yeah.
I know. But the 30 minutes was kind of a bummer. But
Yeah.
again, they were an awesome 30 minutes.
All
So.
right. All right, well, thanks.
But it was good.
Okay, goodbye. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, it's Hall of Famer Dino.
Oh, Dino Raja. Okay. Is it Dino Raja?
Yeah, of course.
I still think Dino.
First name basis.
When I hear Dino, I still think of John, though.
Understandable.
I can't help it. Yeah, hello.
Did you, as I was on hold, did you see that Amy's not inviting Matt to the wedding now?
Of course I
She's
know
having
that.
Matt and Karen leave calendar.
Dino, go away. Hang up on him. That's a little people, big world guy territory. Don't fucking carve your own thing.
It's like calling and saying, "Did you know Bruce was nominated for this?" And,
Seriously,
you know?
that is
Come on.
basic. That is basic. You know, Darth Vader was Luke Scott. I mean, what the fuck are we doing here?
Right.
What are we fucking doing here? I'm not ending with that call.
Well, that was the last one. So.
Tweet it back out then. I want ending with that fucking call.
No, I feel like when Steve was here, why were the calls always
Dave,
full?
Dave wants no part of these calls.
No, what do you mean? I think today's light because people didn't really expect
Dave
the
wants
show
no
today.
part of these calls.
That's not a
Dave
lie.
is
That's not a lie. Well,
I don't know what's
that
going
is a
on.
lie. That is a lie. I apologize. That's a lie.
All right, the line's filled, Dave?
They're not full yet.
Okay. Did I retweet? I don't even
That's
know.
all right.
I know it is, Dave. I'm not that concerned about it. Okay. Dave's got this weird phone system. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're never quite lined up.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
They're never full. The lines are never full.
Well, what do you want me to do? I
Are they
mean, I'm
full
not
now?
the one.
They were almost
We
full
need
for
one
Steve.
more for
They're
it to
really
be
not full.
No.
You have people saying
Maybe Steve was
Monday in the summer.
I saw
I
somebody
don't
tweet
know.
the other day called like 150 times the other day. I don't
Before
know.
we criticize Cullen in here, maybe Steve was always lined here.
Ooh.
You get people lined up?
Yeah.
Professional?
Maybe there was no one there.
Could be. I suppose it could be.
One guy on the line at all times.
I guess. All right, we're good, Dave?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
All right, fine. Damn it.
401.
Hey, Kirk.
Yep.
Do I have permission to compliment Cullinane or not today?
About what?
Just kind of like not knocking on Steve, but just like a little comparison, just kind of the way he handles himself.
How he handles himself?
Just how he carries himself.
How does he handle himself?
So when you and like Steve would like disagree about things, Steve would sometimes get really, really bitchy, and it would be very passive aggressive.
It made me laugh,
At least
though.
Cullinane. No, yeah, well, it's different. It's a little bit different. I kind of like Cullinane's approach, like the other episode with Whitney.
Colleen's approach was just like, yeah, I give up like 30 seconds
Yeah,
in
but
every
they're
argument.
not real issues.
That was super pussy. Actually, that was
What?
super pussy.
What?
Dave.
Which one? Which one? Tell me the one.
When he when you were like, oh, fuck, what were you guys talking about?
Coach.
And you were like,
Calling somebody coach.
Oh, coach. Yeah. Oh, sorry, producer Cullinane. Sorry.
I mean, how big of an asshole is Deion Sanders in that whole thing, though?
Just a complete asshole, right?
But I think because you two
I
were
couldn't believe his take on it.
Coach, hey, coach.
I think because you two were yelling at me so aggressively, it came off like I backed down. I thought that your points made sense, but I still said that I would call him coach.
So, like the GM, do they call him Mr. whatever the, you know what I mean? Like for sports?
I sent a text. Somebody tweeted at me. I sent them a screenshot. I had an interview with a professional coach 2 months ago, and I said, "Hi, coach."
Who?
A professional hockey coach.
Who?
Well, I guess I could just say Bruce Cassidy. So I texted him of the Bruins. Yes,
pretty cool.
No, what?
Wow.
I mean, I didn't fully. No, but I'm just saying. I said, "Hi, coach."
What would pause you from? Why would you not tell us right away who that was?
I don't know.
Doesn't want to brag. Doesn't want to name drop.
I'm weird about that. Why do I pause with that stuff?
How do I know? I'm
I don't
asking
know.
you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dave's
I know you don't know. You said 9 times.
Pontificating.
Strange.
Why do I do that?
This is for the hockey one?
Yes. Yeah, well, that was a charity thing. That was for the AJ Quetta kid. Yeah.
It was
He's
tough.
a very nice guy, Bruce
Dave, it
Cassidy.
does.
Well, that's the same.
Dave,
Friends with him.
it does come off a little bit like dick sucky though when you call him coach though. Do you get that?
Would you call it a compliment to him? I'm not complaining.
No, I don't.
turned him.
I actually, I don't.
This guy gave up.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know why. I think I just kept that formula from like when I was young. I don't know why.
Formula. What the hell were you calling? When you called like your coach?
Yeah, just like call any sports coach. I called coach, and I just kept it that way. I don't know why.
Hey, Sam Malone?
Well, Dave, did they make you call them coach?
No.
Did something happen in your youth?
Okay,
where, like,
well,
now
this guy's
you-
comedy is all set.
Yeah, no, but I don't know. I just didn't drop it. What do you want me to do?
Hello.
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
I was actually calling to Kirk. I wanted to get your opinion on Conrad Thompson, but I'm just reminded of a question that I had wanted to ask you, a movie question. So
Go ahead.
I'm going to pivot and go to that one.
Go for it.
Although,
I love Conrad.
as a quick
Great guy.
aside,
Good guy.
Cullinane,
Gives a fuck.
I'm interested
I like the
at a
guy. He's
later
nice
time.
guy.
Who cares about it? Like he all he does is suck off. Like he just uses wrestlers, and I don't know. It's just not
He's
even
a podcast host. What do
I
you
know,
want me to
but
do?
like he just adds one after another. He's just fucking sucking dick
saturated
left
in the
and
market.
right.
Okay,
Okay, I don't even know, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
he's been nice to me when I've
And
reached
he's
out to
also
him.
shilling for his mortgage company.
I don't care. He's been nice to me.
He's a fucking snake, not me. I don't do shit like that.
Why are you such a shill for this guy?
Doesn't he own a mortgage company?
I don't know if he owns it, but he's
What's he
definitely works for
What's he
it.
supposed to do? Is that
Save with Conrad. So he goes and gets Kurt Angle to do a podcast and then pitches Save with Conrad.
smart? You would do that.
No, I wouldn't, because I'm not a snake.
Yeah, that probably is a Cullinane move.
Go ahead.
No, that definitely
Actually,
is.
probably is. but
What's your
I'd be
movie?
kind of-
Cullinane, as a quick aside, though, on Twitter, could you let us know your position on ATM someday?
Okay. What's your movie question? Jesus, nobody cares.
All right, my movie question is what is the best performance by a straight male playing a gay role in a movie?
I would say Mike with Ted last year in the Brokeback
That's
Mountain
probably
thing.
true.
Yeah.
That is
I mean,
people forget about that.
I say straight man, yes. Of course. Right. Yes, yeah.
I think you got to go with Michael Douglas in Behind the Candelabra.
Okay, if you're going to be serious about it, then we're all set. Jesus.
No,
Why is this on the phone, Dave?
What'd you say?
Hang up on this guy.
I did.
Jesus
What was this
Christ.
thing? ATM? What was it?
Ass to mouth.
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
go ahead.
Ass
Try
to
it.
mouth?
Mention it to the
Just take another
You don't know
call.
what that is?
No, I don't. I told you, it's a generational thing.
I know it is. I'm 46 years old.
Ass to
5
mouth?
years
Ass
apart.
eating? Like,
It's just
Kind of self-explanatory.
yeah, but... Yeah, so it's just ass eating?
Are they loaded up, Dave?
Yes.
All right. Hello.
Think of what you could put in both.
Look. Transference, Dave.
954.
Ask a lawyer.
Hello, Kirk. It's Zaria. It's Lego Barstool.
What's up?
It's Lego Barstool. Can you hear me? 1 second.
Lego Barstool.
Lego Barstool.
Yeah, it's Zaria.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
You had me on like.
Yeah. You're down
Good,
in
how are
South Carolina. No, Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. What's up?
I had a question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw. I tagged you in it a couple times.
Oh, you are so
I made
you are
a-
so annoying on
Oh,
Twitter.
no.
You are so annoying on Twitter.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead. I think I had followed you, didn't I? Or did I mute you?
Probably muted.
I had to
don't
tap
know.
out. What's up?
Understandable.
Thank you.
I managed to create a Lego figure of you. I got a Kirk was right custom shirt.
Thank you.
KMS custom sweatpants.
Thanks, buddy.
I'd like to send it to you if it's possible. I don't
Sure.
know how I could do that. I DM'd you. You didn't get back.
Odd.
Probably because you made me.
No, I don't hate you. You're a
Also,
good.
Ian,
You're a good guy. You're a good guy.
Thank you.
You can just mail it
Turn on my
to
mic.
the studio, I think, right, Justin?
Yeah, or I can just, I'll DM you my address and just send it to me.
There you go. Yeah, so Justin could fucking fuck it, probably.
I'd rather you have my home address, sir.
He's a good kid. Everything else is good. Lego Barstool guy?
I dropped him.
Oh, that's nice.
It's kind of annoying.
Oh yeah, sorry, I wasn't going to talk about fucking mortgage companies.
It's always uncoded. My advice to Justin would be: I remember Steve gave my address.
That's right. What was that?
For a fan to send something. So it was like a plaque that you got. And then I saw for months after that, I see the guy talking shit about me on Twitter. I'm like, it's terrifying that this guy knows where I live.
You don't want that. Are they loaded up, Dave?
They're loaded up.
All right. That's not
Hey,
good.
it's Great Cotton.
What's that?
Hey, it's Great Cotton.
Hello again.
What's up?
You know, I saw you tweeted about Artie Lange, his drug addiction, and I went through something like that too. I had a card game addiction.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
And I saw you've been talking about the Yankees a lot, and I'm a real edgy guy. I got this edgy radio voice that's real wacky to go along with it.
Okay.
But I don't like you talking about the Yankees, That's where I make my money, and I would never step on another man's money. And
I should
you shouldn't talk about the Yankees.
I should have thought about that. I apologize.
Yeah, you do apologize.
I did.
I'm
I
not
just did.
sensitive at all about. You can ask me about jail or anything. I'm not sensitive at all. But don't you talk about the Yankees and take my money.
Okay, goodbye. Hello.
Hola. Kirk, the case still trending?
Just
wondering. Just quick question. I haven't checked in a while. I also want to know, like, if Dave's so dumb, if Dave is so dumb.
Yep.
Mike's sitting right next to you.
Yep.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Mike seems to have a lot going on in his head. I mean, he can't see much.
Right.
Why not Mike? Because we'd all love to
Why
see
not
Mike there.
To produce the case?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I think
I like this guy.
Look, if Mike could see, he'd be a candidate. I think he has some technical issues producing.
I really do. Like,
tag team.
Yeah.
It give him something to do. You give him Justin, two freaking guys that don't do shit.
Right.
Fair. I'll handle
whole
technical.
podcast.
Let him handle the other stuff. I'll handle technical. He handles the other stuff.
Okay,
know
yeah,
damn
that's
well
my pitch
we
right
all
now.
love it.
Absolutely. All right, thanks for the call.
Yeah.
Absolutely, definitely. Sold.
It's also right up my alley.
Yes.
I've solved a lot of murders in my personal. I can't even say murders.
That's true. Well, yeah, that's a good point.
Myrtles.
Good. Hello.
Hi, am I on?
Yes, you are. What do you want?
So during the 2-week break, I was going back listening to old Kirk Minihane show.
Thank you.
And I went to the Steve My Good Man episode.
Mm-hmm.
There's a line in there where you say, when you're doing the Dave voice, and you say, "Blind Mike doesn't like to be asked about his sexual harassment case." He doesn't like to talk about it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't think there's any.
Why would you bring it
I
up?
don't think there's any reason to relitigate it. I mean, it was
Why would you bring it up if I don't like to talk?
I mean, it's a simple Google search, and it is brutal. It is brutal.
No.
Oh, okay, it's on Google. That's my mistake.
It's a different
No, it's fine. Take a look up. It's not. It's
misidentification.
Not pleasant. I would just say not pleasant. Hello.
Yeah, Kirk. So I'm 29, so I can't tell if I used to like the Olympics when I was little, just because everything kind of, you look at different lens. These Olympics seem to not even be going on. Like, no one's really paying attention, other than when the women's team loses and half the country celebrates. Is that just me being older and seeing things differently, or the Olympics just dying off?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think the Olympics, thanks to the Olympics are one of those things like newspapers and the fucking Tonight Show, and like we were saying, these like in evening news, where I think it's an older generation. The younger generation doesn't care about it as much as the older generation. All right, hello. Take a few more. Hello. Okay. Okay.
This could be fun.
Yes.
I'm sorry. My bad. Big hit. I'm really sorry. I don't know how to talk.
Okay, all right, we're good. Hang in there.
Thought that was going somewhere.
They load up, Dave?
They load up.
Jesus Christ.
Hi, boy.
Two more. I can't.
Hi, is Mike there?
Mike is here today.
I am.
So, Mike, they say there's no two people on Earth exactly the same. No two faces. No two sets of fingerprints. But do they know that for sure? Because they would have to get everybody together in one huge space, and obviously that's not possible, even with computers.
Fair.
That's true.
And
I'm in so far.
And not only that, they'd like to get all the people who ever lived, not just the ones now, so they got no proof. They got nothing. Mima Giri may have passed, but who's to say there's not another Mrs. Mima Giri?
That's true. That really does brighten my day. Thank you.
Or
That's
one
true.
will be.
It's interesting
Maybe
to think
not
about.
the same fears and paranoia, but the same. What I'm saying is,
you didn't have an ending to this, did you?
It's too bad. It's too bad. Hello.
Hey, Kirk.
Hello.
What's happening?
It's not too much.
What part of the Midwest you going to?
I'm sorry?
What part of the Midwest are you going to?
I'm going
for the
to
the case.
one of the states in the Midwest.
Would you be by chance coming to Wisconsin?
I am not coming to Wisconsin. This isn't Nuston, is it?
Aw, it is.
Oh, God. You sound different.
You do sound. You've
aged.
Where have you been? You were supposed to run my social media team. What happened to that?
My son, man.
Your what?
He takes some time. My son.
What about him? You
The
put
one
the
that,
kibosh on it?
was born.
Oh, how's he doing?
He's huge right now.
Yeah.
Eating solid foods and everything.
Takes after his mom, huh? Did you?
Oh, just like his mom.
Did you? Did you ever think of putting this kid up for adoption or something? I mean, this kid's got no chance with you two.
No. He's got more than a chance than I did.
Okay, you're still working at the deli?
No, I'm the receiving manager now.
You're what? Was he, Mike?
Something manager?
The receiving manager?
Receiving, yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Better than not as good as the giving manager.
There you go. Is your
moving up in the world.
Is your girlfriend still doing OnlyFans?
No.
Are you taking an order right now at a fast food place, Dustin?
I'm working right now.
Oh, okay.
Sorry to bother you.
Let me ask you a question. Out of curiosity.
You have Marchese Deli, you have Marchese. What was that?
Oh, okay, fine. Is your mother still alive or no?
Yeah.
No, good.
It's good to know.
It's good to know.
Good for you. Congrats.
What else is going on? Have you ever talked to Dave? I imagine you have.
We've shared some DMs recently. Actually,
Shocking. I have no doubt. Two people.
He reached out to me. He reached out to me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay,
well, I'm just good.
Dave was investigating the case. Really.
Yeah, he could be. Would you be upset if he was my producer, Dave, for season 2?
No, he seems like a nice guy. I don't know too much about him, but he seems like a nice guy.
Fucking lunatic.
No, I don't think so.
No, neither do I.
Can I produce the case?
I'll consider it. How's that?
Okay, that's good.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you where
We
I'm
can have
going.
that conversation
I'll tell you where I'm
later.
going in the Midwest. The hotel I'm staying at. We'll get dinner one night. How's that?
Hell yeah. You can meet the kids.
Oh, great, fantastic. I would love to.
Hell yeah.
What are you gonna make for me?
What do you want? I'll make. I know you're picky, but like I'll make whatever you want.
I'm trying to. I'm eating cleaner
Oh, really?
now, so maybe like a nice steak with some salad. Is that good? You could do that, right? Grill me a nice steak.
Yeah, of course.
All right, good.
I'm a real good chef.
Definitely. I'll be there, Dustin. I'll talk to you. All right. Hello.
Oh, hi.
I was calling to pile on Dave.
Go ahead. Rip Cullinane if you'd like.
I didn't like when he was just he attacked Whitney over the live show thing, and then Whitney was trying to explain to him in clear English why he was flat out wrong, and Dave just kept digging his heels in, and then he blew in the wind the rest of the episode.
You gotta be fair. Yeah, thank you for the call, Mike. You listened to the show on Friday?
Yeah, who's he talking about? Ryan? You mean Whit?
Yeah. Whit.
Okay, all right.
Whit.
I know him as Whit.
Whit dog.
Yeah.
Did you think Dave was a little too manic on Friday's show?
Dave was defending himself. He just doesn't do it very well.
It wasn't because Whitney was in
Yeah,
studio.
it was.
No, it was not. No,
Yes,
it was
it
not.
was. Yes, it
No,
was.
it was not.
It was, Dave. You were so amped up. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, it's Izzy Alcantara.
Wow.
My God. One of the minor league greats.
That's the guy who kicked. Did you kick somebody?
Kicked the
Izzy?
catcher
What
and ran
happened?
after the pitcher, I think.
That's right. I forgot about that, Izzy.
A long time ago. Two questions for you.
Trying to move past
How could Izzy? Okay. Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't focus on that. It's a good point. Izzy's a fan of the show. Go ahead.
So the first question, where do the ties with Jared come from? And the reason I ask is because he's like this weekend sporto model. He's like a WEI weekend host, and you seem to love him. So
I know I can't help
the
it.
opposite of your kind of guy.
I can't help it. I like Jared. I have a soft spot for him. I can't help it.
He's more like that guy that you like Mutt. He's closer to Mutt than
Yes.
Yeah,
because we don't talk about sports at all. I've talked about baseball more with Mike than Jared, I think. But I know what you're saying. But he was a fan and invited me on his show pre-Barstool, wherever that was, and like Waltham, and I did it. We always kind of kept in contact a little bit. And then he was, pushing hard for me to come to Barstool a couple of years ago, and we've always got along great.
Fair enough. Second question. The whole Curtis thing with Jerry. I'm torn here. Like, first of all, Jerry didn't take it that serious. Like on I listened to
We
the
talked
podcast.
about it earlier today. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was in Boca Raton, so I had to listen to something, but it's just tough to listen to. But I'm also wondering, are you guys too sensitive to that? Like, is it okay that he busts his nuts?
Well, I think that's perfect. I think it's perfectly fine that he does it, like I said, but you can't not talk about the old show and then not really name names and then kind of that was my thing. Like, going back and forth is fine, but you have to, the way they're doing it is just, I think, kind of pussy. But yeah, of course they can do it.
If a caller called in and said, hey, is that based on Jerry Callahan, they'd dump it.
Right. Yeah. Or if I called in, they would dump it. Whereas if we called Curtis again today, we have those, there's this, they're afraid. They're playing afraid, but then they'll take little shots and then hide, that sort of thing. But no, of course they can make fun of him. Like I said, if I'm more angry about it than Jerry is, then I'm good. If Jerry doesn't care, what do I care?
Okay, yeah, because when I called earlier, it's Jose Offerman, they dumped that. So it's the same sort of thing. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Thanks. All right, one more.
Speaking of Jerry, it's a big puppy.
Oh, hello, David Ortiz.
Well, all right. Well, Keenan Thompson does, right?
Italian ball player David Ortiz.
Jared?
What's that?
Have you seen our friend, Jared? He's over at my house, and next day, my steroid gone.
I mean, what's the deal with that?
Wait a minute, you Jerry Seinfeld Ortiz? I like that better. Why?
David, are you all right?
David, you chop your head off?
Oh, no.
Oh, he just dropped off.
The cartel got him.
Oh, it's a shame.
Why, when the new blackjack dealer comes to the table, it suddenly goes ice cold?
You took steroids in 2003. You were on the list. Why is no one mentioning it?
All right, one more maybe.
Hey there, fellas. Is this the Dave Cullinane show featuring Kirk Minihane?
What's up?
First time, long time. Kirk, I hear you're on the dozen today.
That's correct. First time caller, yes.
I'm very excited for you. A couple tips.
Sure, I appreciate
So
that.
for Gay Pat, he's a very versatile player. So you're going to want to slap your dick around.
I'm sorry?
Let him slap his dick around a little. He's a versatile player.
What aren't
Am
you
I
getting?
speaking English?
Well, yeah, but I don't understand how that's relevant to the trivia. I'm confused, that's all. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's my mistake.
Trivia speaking. You're going to slap your dick around on the Bruce Springsteen.
Gotcha. I apologize. Yes.
We're working towards a greater pun here. I
there.
feel.
Right. I'm sorry to get in the way of it. Yes. Yeah. You know, of course. Okay.
And Trista Crick, a very vivacious woman with a strong libido.
Oh,
so she's really going to want to see you two get in a dick-slapping contest.
Wait a minute. Okay.
That's what you want to get. Yes.
Right.
You didn't know this?
Oh, no, I'm telling you,
Guys.
I was saying, is this? Are you the former caller of the Kirk Minihane show, Blind Mike's Penis, or no? If I'm wrong, I apologize.
Oh, yes. I moved over to this show. I've
Good.
enjoying the new platform.
Oh, good. Good.
I love 2 wrap-up shows on 3 different shows a week.
We all do. It makes a lot of sense.
Well, everything's not really covered on the first one.
No, you got to wrap it up again and again and again.
Oh.
Absolutely. And then maybe do it again on the weekend.
Well, I just wanted to wish you luck, Puddin'. I hope you do great tonight.
Oh,
And,
I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm rooting for you.
Well, thank you very much, Blind Mike's Penis. I appreciate it. Bless you. Go ahead.
It's better than you stinking Irish scumbag.
Nope. You stinking Irish pig.
Pig? You got it.
Pig.
All right, I got 2 suggestions for you and a request.
Oh, it's good. I like this guy. Yeah, go ahead.
You guys ever see Your Honor with Bryan Cranston on Showtime?
Yeah, I bailed on it.
Most annoying kid, worse than Walter Jr.
Well, I wouldn't go that.
Unbelievable.
I wouldn't go that far.
I will.
Wow.
I've got the guts.
Maybe it's Cranston's fault.
Maybe he's just a bad dad.
Maybe he just makes the kid act.
And what about Gomorrah?
Oh no, yeah, I haven't seen that.
I really like it.
All Junior with those goddamn breakfasts, though. Jesus Christ.
That was very annoying, but at least
And
you could say...
I need
Go ahead. It's your show. Go ahead.
I need some help. And I think you're the only one that can help me, quite frankly. So I'm going to lay it out on the line and see what you think. I'm out to eat breakfast with my wife on Sunday morning.
Nice.
We're having breakfast. This couple sits down next to us, start talking. Oh, how you've been here? Yeah, we're new to the area, this, that, and the other thing. So nothing's more annoying than somebody next to you ordering breakfast and while you're sitting there trying to eat yours and have a conversation with you.
Right.
So I was trying to be polite, this, that, and the other thing. All of a sudden, out of the blue, the wife turns to my wife and says, "May I have your number? We would like to get together with you sometime."
What?
Now, we just met these people not even 10 minutes ago. So my wife looks at me, and I'm like kicking my wife under the table, like tapping her.
Just say you're not from the area. Yeah, it's not that,
Well, we were past that point. We told where we lived and all that stuff.
Christ.
And so I'm of the opinion that my future involves being hogtied and ball gagged in a windowless basement. My wife is like, "Oh no, they seem really nice. It'd be nice." I'm big nicks on it. Don't want to get together.
Yeah, I agree. Thanks for the call. Yeah. Big no. You still loaded up, Dave?
Loaded up.
All right. Hello.
Hey, so I'm a little behind right now, but I just heard you ask for some proof on the Trista Crick. Just didn't know if you saw the White Sox Dave tweet of
we talked about that.
Hearsay.
We talked about that. Thanks.
Ridiculous.
We covered that one. I don't think there's nothing. That's
outrageous.
That's trumped up if I've ever heard of it. All right, this will load up.
Load up.
All right, I'll take a few more.
Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you, a new man with a new name, William Cosby. Hello, Kirky, Mikey, how are ya? Dave, go fuck yourself. Isn't it funny?
Got bumped up the roster, apparently.
What's that?
Time you do stand-up comedy, they give you a stool. I mean, what happens when you do sit-down comedy? Do they give you a pair of stilts? Anyway,
all right.
I've got 2 friends with disabilities,
Yep.
One of them really embraces it. Calls himself Deaf George. Meanwhile, he doesn't realize he's got 7 other disabilities. He could call himself Lazy George or Fat George, Unfunny George, Woe is me George, I've got zero confidence George, I talk way too loudly George.
Now this feels awfully specific.
Now, the other friend with the disability, he used to host a radio show, which is ironic because he can't speak. That's right, we call him Mute Willie. You call him a pussy right to his face, he'll just sit there and take it. And his co-host, he called himself Large, which is kind of ironic when you consider the size of his brain or the size of his personality or the size of his talent or
why was I George?
I don't know.
Don't worry, Mike. We got trouble seeing it too. Why do body parts become adjectives to describe personality traits?
How do you mean?
Asshole. An asshole is supposed to be a bad person. Do you realize how important the asshole is? Someone calls me an asshole, I say, that's right.
Some of these are
I'm not
right.
full of shit like you. And being a pussy is supposed to mean you're weak? It should mean you're durable and persistent. Those things take a pounding, and they always end up wanting more.
Huh. True.
Speaking of pussies and assholes, I used to work at a preschool with Keith Markovich.
Oh, gee, I didn't know that.
And every year he's got this big grin on his face. You know what he says?
What's that?
I keep getting older. The kids stay the same age.
All right, thanks, Cos. Well, good to have you on.
No,
you're done.
Why was he Cosby?
All right, hello.
Hello.
Yes?
Hello? Kirk Minihane Show, long-time fan John Amos calling.
Oh, we haven't talked to John Amos in a while. All right. Hey, John.
Long-time fan.
What's going on, buddy?
How you doing, my brother? How you doing?
I'm better now.
We are alive.
Yeah, I saw you on
right.
the Dozens Trivia.
How'd I do?
You was I thought you did really well, young brother. I thought you did really well.
Thank you,
You
John.
know, we both got a lot in common. I saw you got the gay white boy on the team for trivia, and then you also carrying this no talent big titty Italian broad right there next to you.
All right.
We both got that in common because in the Roots movie TV miniseries, I carried LeVar Burton to 2 Emmys, baby.
You sure did. You sure did, John. You sure did. You sure did. What else is going on?
Well, last damn Coming to America, that old shameless money grab. Also want to talk about no talent. Oh, Arsenio damn Hall, he's no talent.
I remember your accusations against Arsenio last time we spoke.
We don't need to rehash.
Again, these were your accusations. I don't condone this, but yes.
You do know I was on the TV miniseries Roots.
Of course, of course, yeah. You played Kunta Kinte as an older person.
That is right. That is right. One of my more profound roles. But
Absolutely.
What went on back in the scenes behind the closed doors?
I don't.
Tell you,
I don't. Go ahead.
I have never seen a more elastic anus on a human being than I've seen on LeVar Burton.
I don't.
That's a respected. He's the host of Jeopardy.
Yeah, John. There's just no verifiable way of proving that. I mean, I don't want to doubt you, but that seems very unlikely to me.
Well, ask Lloyd Bridges. He's missing a Casio watch that's still up in there.
Wait a minute. Lloyd Bridges, who, of course, is in the film, as the miniseries is a bad guy, he participated in a threesome with you and LeVar Burton?
Oh, no. I was getting so much pussy on that set with the slave extras. I didn't need any of that.
Okay.
No,
well,
I was just watching, baby.
Okay.
I was just watching.
I don't know.
But
okay. Yes, go ahead, John.
Well, a lot of cocaine on the set back then, baby.
Again, rumors.
We don't know anything.
Rumors. Who knows? But go ahead.
But you want to talk about some cocaine and anal play? What's the white man name from Beastmaster? I was in there.
Are you talking about Mark Singer?
Mark Singer. Mark Singer. That's his name.
That's the one. That sounds ridiculous. I don't believe you, John.
Well, my mind could be going and all, but I got to get back to my day job. I work down here at the Price Chopper because
good.
Times is hard, but I'm a working man. I ain't too proud to.
Sure. No, I respect that. I respect that.
Chopper.
Yeah.
And got to pay for my Blind Mike Project subscription.
Thank you so much,
which
John.
I am. Well, no problem. No problem. Well, you have a good day. John Amos calling. P1 since day one. I love you, Kirk Minihane.
Love you, John. Thank you, buddy. Well, good to hear from him.
I appreciate it.
I mean, wild accusations. If it's in fact him, I think that's,
Yeah, who knows? I mean, there were crazy times back then. You hear about Pryor and Brando and all sorts
Didn't expect to mention Mark Singer today, but there you go. I don't know.
Well.
All right. They're still loaded up? Load up.
President Donald J. Trump.
Oh, my God.
I mean, this is...
What a lineup.
This almost feels orchestrated. Mr. President, how are you, sir?
Kirk, I'm feeling really good. I can tell you after hearing from my dear friend John, I don't think I'm going to be the one being called racist after this.
You're right about that, Mr.
probably off
President.
scot-free
You
this
are
time.
right about that, sir.
I dodged a bullet. But Kirk, I have to call because it's timely. I'm just really disappointed. We call him Simple Stupid Smitty. It's disgusting what this man's doing. Kirk.
Oh, good, yeah.
Kirk, when you lose, You just accept it.
Correct.
You don't claim the other person's cheating.
Correct, Mr.
in
President.
Some elaborate scheme to make you
Right.
lose.
You would not
and
do that,
If
sir.
you do claim that they're cheating, never. Kirk, I've never lost. Many people say if I did, I'd be one of the best losers you've ever seen in your life.
question.
But I've never done it.
No question.
I don't even know.
How is
Kirk,
your? I'm sorry, sir, to interrupt your. I almost said script. How is your post presidency? How is that going?
Kirk, it's I'm going to be honest with you, it's a little boring. I feel like I'm on an island with DEC and Getro Man, Kirk. I'm just out here doing nothing, not existing anymore.
Wow.
You'll remember Getro Man, Kirk. He was a superhero that gave people erections.
Right. I didn't until you mentioned
bad medical advice.
I didn't remember until you mentioned it, sir. Yes, it's weird that you would remember that, but yes.
Well, I wasn't doing anything like running the country.
No, yeah, it's a little troubling.
As one of the most well-respected bosses and purveyors of talent in the world, I really commend you on your management style with Mr. Cullinane this morning. It was really good. Dave, how you feeling, baby?
I'm good.
Doing okay?
I'm good, Mr. President.
Shut up, Dave. We call him Talking Dave.
Yes, we do.
Talking Dave.
Yes, we do, sir.
Caffeinated Cullinane. That's what we call him, Kirk. He's like Robin Williams in the 80s. Without all the talent
without that comedy baggage. Yeah. Right. Well, Mr. President, we can all hope it ends the same,
You like that one?
He did.
Dealing Dave, he's so good. But Kirk, we have to go. But I love you, Kirk.
Love you.
I'm really glad to see that you replaced the Jew hater, and we know that Mike loves it. Big balls Geary, feeling himself now. A little brother's a little bit older. He's a big man on campus.
Oh, I know. He's gonna get his,
just talking about his weight this time.
so he got his varsity jacket soon enough,
that's
sir.
right.
Soon enough. Well, we'll talk to you again soon, I hope,
guy
sir.
Geary. Kirk, we love you. China Wall, Bigley, Mike, you fat Dave. You talk way too much. We love you. Goodbye.
All right, hello. Two more and we're out of here.
516.
Hey, Kirk. What's going on? It's Derek Judah.
Wow. The captain. Number 2. The consummate professional. How are you, sir? Derek?
I know
his
you and
his middle name?
You and Mike are big supporters.
I don't think I do.
Derek Sanderson.
Oh, yes.
Jeter.
I did know that.
Yes. I'm excited. Mike and I are going up to Cooperstown in September for the ceremony.
Big Yanks fans.
Yes, we're going to be there.
Now, Kirk, I've been a Yankee for probably 21 years, whatever it was. Don't you think it's weird that Lou Gehrig died of Lou Gehrig's disease?
That's a Christopher Moltisanti joke.
It is weird, though, Derek.
All right, hello. They still load up, Dave?
Load up.
Jeez. Well, I wanted a bad call.
Kirk, I got another movie question.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about the movie of your life. Artie Lang will play Mike, and I think Ellen DeGeneres is going to rebound and play Cullinane.
I could see that.
It's a wacky script.
And then I think Louis Anderson would do really good as Julie DeCaro. But when you do finally die,
I don't.
What song do you want to play as you die in the movie?
Oh, so I'm going to die at the end.
Yeah, got to be at the end.
Sure,
yeah,
sure. I mean, I could die at the beginning, then you go back and tell the story.
It has to be Bruce, I imagine.
I guess it would have to be Bruce. Yeah, I suppose. I always say when I end this show, the last song will ever be played is "With Every Wish" by Bruce. So I think we'll end with that one when I die.
I thought it might have been "Runaway Train."
That's a little too obvious. That's a little too on the nose, isn't it? I mean, you could do "Downbound Train."
That's not a bad one.
It's that song they played at NBA games. Come on, ride the train. Woo!
We could do that.
Bring it into the.
We could do that. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that thought. Yes, I appreciate that.
He's gone.
I hope so. Hello.
914.
Any other show in America have Jenna Ellis and Smitty on today? I mean, those are two big guests.
I can't imagine another one did today.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Hello.
And John Amos.
I guess you could call me a pussy because I was persistent enough to get back on with you. Oh, 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. Hello, it's Jerry. Jerry, I'm in the middle of my routine. What do you need?
This is our guy.
Fuck you, like,
so what the fuck is going on?
I don't have a second layer. Come on, Jerry. I'm trying to do my act. Goodbye. Anyway, Julie DeCaro.
Yeah.
What a business model she's got going on. She actually sues the one person who bought her book. Could you imagine if I sued someone every time they laughed at one of my jokes? Kind of like Cullinane, I'd still be looking for my first case. Thank you very much.
There you go. Ending strong.
There you go. You gotta go out on that.
Yeah. There you go. Wow. All right. Hello. They're loaded up, Dave?
Loaded up.
Wow, that guy's persistent. Hello.
The time is 12:11. 11 minutes past
A lot
the hour.
a lot of controversy here with this guy. I saw.
Gregster.
Did you see the controversy?
Wait,
Cullinane,
yes.
Cullinane purposely, Greg, not me. Cullinane purposely kept you off the air the other day.
I did see that.
Let me tell you something.
Sure.
You're up there on your high horse. You come down to my level, and I'll show you what it's like to live down here.
Are you talking?
And live in real shit.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Dave? I've always been a supporter of you, Greg. We've always had.
I'm talking to Dave.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Dave.
You can't keep the most electrifying morning drive radio host on WEI down for long, baby.
I agree with that.
No way.
I agree with that. Mike?
Absolutely. What do you say to that, David?
I learned my lesson, I guess.
I mean, Greg, it seems to me there's been a weird drop in the ratings lately. Is there a reason? Is there anything going on? Like, what's the issue here?
I don't think so.
Well, first of all, we're in a recession. Things are tough all over.
Right. That's true.
I don't think
that's true.
I mean, I guess technically right now. But.
Okay, it's fair. Yeah.
I've been.
Uh-oh.
No.
Come on, Greggy.
No.
Pull it together.
I've been hustling. I've been working in fundraising restaurants.
That's true.
And trying to help out the local community.
I defended you. Sure. I was. Yeah.
I was calling on Monday because I wanted to help you out.
Oh,
actually,
I could use it. Yeah. What do you got?
Kirk.
Yeah, I'm here.
Kirk.
I'm here.
Let me ask you something.
Sure.
How has the pandemic impacted your business?
I mean, I think we're doing. Actually, I hate to say it, I think we're doing better than ever. Is that bad?
No. Just tell him.
Well, is who's paying Justin's salary right now?
Oh, me, actually. Yeah, good point.
Right, and that hurts. That hurts your bottom line.
It sure
right?
does. It does. It does. Yes, it does, Greg. Yes, it does.
So I was going to send you a check for $5,000 to pay Justin's salary for the rest of the year.
Oh,
to
thank
help
you.
you
That's
out.
very
'Cause I
cool.
know it's a tough time.
Thank you,
and
Greg.
everybody needs a little help once in a while.
Well, Greg, I appreciate it. Thanks for calling. Check in anytime.
I don't
I'm
care
sorry.
for it. I find that insulting. As a man who's been in Justin's position.
That's true.
Has the ball been moved on this?
No, not at all.
Oh, God.
It's impossible to move that ball.
Why are you doing this to the guy?
Well, that's the question. I think Erica said let's wait for a month or so and see where we're at. That's what she said. I don't know.
Did Erica say this?
She did.
I never quite believed that.
I'll give you the. I'm saying month. I will give you the correspondence. Let me see. Take one more call, Dave. We'll get that.
Is Greg still on line?
Somebody's talking.
Hello.
I never thought that I would be slapping the lap of luxury, because I have said it could be done.
But
it can be done.
Oh,
I'm good.
Is that who I think it is?
I don't know. But that voice annoys me. All right, one more, Dave.
651.
Hey, Kirk. Just calling. I'm just a little confused, just by the fact that like you and all like the media just keeps praising and making Simone Biles like a hero, and I just don't get it. Like she quit. Like it's fine if you don't want to trash her, but she's not a hero.
Well, wait, did you listen to Jenna? Were you watching on YouTube today or no?
I did not.
Okay,
So
we talked to somebody
about
about this. You'll hear the whole thing on YouTube. So yeah, that's fine. You're welcome to that. You're fine. All right, did you tweet the number, Dave?
Tweet it out. Load it up.
Oh, Jesus. All right, let's do it.
781.
Oh, hey guys, it's Steve.
Steve Robinson?
Yeah, it's me, Kirk. How are you?
I'm fine, Steve. I texted with you yesterday, as you know.
Oh no, of course. I was actually just looking at those while masturbating.
Okay.
Yep. Well, I just wanted to let you know that I'm up here. What was that, Kirk?
Do you have anything? Is there a reason? Do you
Well,
do anything with
no,
this or what?
I was just calling to. Well, yeah, I was calling to check in with you and Dave. I know that fat fuck Mike's not in today, but
He's not. Okay, so we're good.
No.
Try again next time. Huh. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. It's Little People, Big World Guy. How's it?
Good. I mean, I'm glad to hear your voice because are they still loaded up, David?
Yes, they are.
I mean, I'm so Amy Roloff out at this point. I'm not going to abandon it. I wouldn't do that to my mom. But like this fucking rock thing is is a work of a serial killer.
The two of them sitting, picking through that giant pile of rocks. All I can think about
Chris
is
doing?
one day they're going to find Amy. They're going to find Amy in a pile of rocks dead. And he's going to think back, you had me wash these rocks and all. And the washing of the rock saga, she just loves to complain. She wants something to argue about.
Chris laid out Chris from Little People Big World, Amy's fiance, laid out a perfectly reasonable thing. Amy Roloff is giving out rocks as like painted rocks to each group at the wedding as like the gift or whatever, which
They're getting rocks?
Yeah, rocks, which nobody wants anyway. Is that what Charlie Brown was pissed off about in the Christmas thing? Did they throw a rock in his bag? But so they're painting rocks, and Chris is like, I need to know like the date. And Amy's like, why? And this Chris guy is like, what was it, Little People Big World guy? Because he had to wash them and clean them and let them out in the sun or something, basically, right?
Correct, yeah. So she wants him to wash them mid-May, and then she plans on painting them with her two fake friends mid-June. So,
right. So Chris is like, just give me a day and I'll do it. I'm going to do it. And she bitches about that. And she's like, why? And he's like, he lays it out. She's like, I just think you're being difficult. Oh, the worst, the fucking worst. And, I have kids.
Let's not forget this is the same lady. It's the same lady 2 years to clean out her garage.
Oh, shit. The biggest slob of all time. And that's not even like, I have had little kids. I've seen little kids. Both of my little kids, Kate, has had fish. Like, they were not as excited as Amy Roloff was when her and Chris came rolling in with a fish in their fucking house the other day. It was just embarrassing. I hate her fucking guts.
I really can't stand her. She's probably besides Tori, she's my least favorite person on the show. I think Tori did a good job the last episode. Obviously, that's tough to deal with. But her talking about how she went and became a teacher, and then she's never going to go back to teaching, like, that's just Steve's, like, dream. He's like, it just shows how lazy all teachers are.
I don't want to criticize them at all because I feel very bad they lost the baby, but just a piece of advice for the future. Don't be telling people you're pregnant when you're 2 weeks in. Like, that's not a great idea. Just not smart.
No, 100%. I think everyone knows that's the rule. You got to wait a little bit before
12 weeks. Just wait 12 weeks.
Don't tell family.
Right.
Yeah,
that's why Dave told me privately that they're having another baby. But
wow, congratulations, Dave.
Yeah.
We've talked about it.
Don't do that to yourself.
I don't think it's
you have two.
Call. Yeah, I don't think
don't
get.
It's even.
I like one of them having a sibling though.
Well, they do.
Well, like of their own, of the same gender, obviously.
Why?
Like sisters, they have a bond, or brothers, they have a bond.
It's good.
Yeah?
You're good.
I'm good.
Then you start chasing that.
Oh, true. That's good.
Well, I mean, I guess if you have three, then do you hang up on them?
I just did, yeah.
I'm Little People Big World guy?
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought you were done. You're on to the... Yeah, sorry.
I was not. I could talk to that guy the rest of the show. What do we got?
617. I'm trying
Kirk,
what's up?
I got a movie question and then a...
We have two. You have two movie experts here now. Quantum Week Chris is here as well.
It's your lucky day.
All right. So it goes for all. So let's just say you wiped the slate clean. You never had a wife and kids.
Okay.
You're about to settle down with somebody you think you're going to marry. Mm-hmm. And the one thing you don't know about that person is what their favorite movie is.
Uh-huh.
And say you're getting married the next day. What movie would they say that would make you call the entire thing off?
If they said to me, you know what, I liked the Entourage TV show, but I like the movie even more, I would probably murder her or him.
My 1A, I know you don't normally give a shit about the listener, but
go ahead.
I'm going to go with Castaway or Room. That screaming fucking kid was so bad. And Castaway, Tom Hanks just screaming fucking Wilson. Everything.
I actually thought the first half of Room was very good.
I like both those movies. Actually, I love both those movies.
I didn't like the second half of Room once she got out, it became less interesting.
It wasn't as...
And Castaway, to me, same thing, ironically. Castaway, the minute he gets off the island, loses a lot of steam. Like, I don't care about Helen Hunt. It's dumb. Talk about your mom. Helen Hunt didn't wait 2 seconds with Chris. What's his name? The guy from
Chris Noth.
Yeah, I mean, like if you do the math, it was like a week.
I know.
No, when he gets back,
but she kept the map in the house.
That's true. Yes, and the Jeep in the fucking
Right, yeah, I had a Jeep in a garage.
401. Fuck.
Don't put handprints on the finish.
Uh-huh.
Kirk.
Yes.
My fucking hand is stuck down the drain, and I can't reach the fucking phone.
You're
son of a bitch.
You're flexing. You're flexing.
$6. Now get the fucking detergent and lubricate my wrist.
Okay, Junior. Okay.
What, my fucking toes?
That was a dumb suggestion. Good point, Junior.
This fucking house. I'm dying here. Hey, Dave. Guy comes home with a bouquet of flowers for his wife. I guess I'll have to spread my legs now, she said. Why, he asks. Don't you have a vase?
All right, thank you, Sopranos guy.
Thank you.
Always good. Hello.
Hi, Kirky.
Hello.
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 It's MJ.
It's MJ from Entercom?
Oh, yeah, baby. I'm behind my desk.
Oh, jeez. I do not like you, MJ. I don't want... I get, flashbacks thinking of you at that desk.
Oh, baby, I remember. I'd go back and get those crackles for you from the club.
You occasionally would. I did appreciate that.
Crackles.
No, it never veered
Oh, yeah,
into...
baby.
Well, okay. I knew it would.
And I'd love when those interns came to take over my desk for lunch. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead.
And when you'd walk by after lunch. Oh.
I wasn't really there after lunch. I was long gone by then. But sure, whatever your fantasy is. Would you ever put a crackle inside yourself?
Oh, I'd let it melt for those dirty interns.
Wait a minute. Interns? This is not... Okay.
Yeah, like Blind Mike, when he first got there.
Oh, right.
He'd watch my desk for lunch.
Right.
Oh.
MJ, how many crackles would Mike have at the time?
Oh, in his ass or in his mouth?
Both.
Oh, well, about 10 in the mouth and 50 in the ass.
Thank you, MJ. Good to talk to you again. It's been a while. Hello.
Hello, Kirk. You'll never guess who this is. It's God himself. Oh.
Okay. Good to have you. I think we've had God call the show ever.
I'm everywhere and nowhere, Kirk. I heard that you were also a form of Jesus. I've been missing mine, and I was wondering if you could kind of help me find him.
Find your son, Jesus?
Yes, as from one Jesus to another.
Okay, I mean...
Any info on the...
you want me
I know that he likes to fuck with strip clubs, and
That's
maybe a
not
little
true.
investigative journalism might be up your alley.
Season 2, The Search for Jesus? It could happen, God. It could happen. Thanks for the call. It's
Search
not going
for real
anywhere.
Jesus.
Hello.
Hey, Dave.
Yes.
Hey, this is John from the local pretzel factory.
Hello, John.
I tried to call yesterday, but we have Kirk's brain that was absolutely twisted up in the pretzel by that random grocery store worker. And
Not true.
It was so perfectly crafted by these, I mean, no one's hands. I don't know who that was, but it was twisted up all ways to Sunday.
It did mess with me a little bit. That is true. I can't argue that. Actually, you're right. He just had one joke, didn't he?
Yeah,
You
I
just
think
move
that
on.
was
You hang
it.
up.
Yeah, I
You
was
just
trying.
hang up.
I
Calls have been great today.
Off, yeah.
Oh, well, it's part of the show. Hello.
Hello?
Yes. Good afternoon. Morning still. Morning.
Kirk, so you've talked about my hometown 3 or 4 different times. I'm guessing it's one of your favorite small towns in the United States of America. I want you to try to guess where it is. I'll give you a couple of hints.
Oh, okay. Makes it easier. Thank you.
Midwest.
Yep.
It's close to the college Ronald Reagan went to. It's close to the town Ronald Reagan.
Well, that's Eureka, where he went to. That's where he went to college.
Yep. And, okay, so it's around there.
Washington?
And probably, yes.
Yes, I like Washington, Illinois.
Why do you know about Washington?
I'll tell you why I know about Washington. In 2009, we went to adopt a little girl in Peoria. We were there for like 3 weeks. And Washington was a town, how far would you say it is from Peoria? 15 minutes maybe?
Yeah, 15 minutes right across the river.
And it was, it was a good running town. And it was when Kate was little, so it was actually potty training her that week. So I'd take her for a run in the stroller. And then there was a little deli there. We'd go get lunch. It was a nice library. It was a nice running. Although I think the town got really wiped out by a tornado, right, a few years ago?
Yeah, that was actually my senior year of high school.
Would it be like 10 or 11? No?
A month and a half off of school because of it.
Was that like 11, 12? What year was that?
14.
14, okay, yeah. But it was a very nice town. We didn't wind up with the girl. The
square has to be one of your favorite places.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. I remember thinking like, I could definitely live there. Definitely. Beautiful. And Eureka's a nice little town,
Good.
too.
I like to hear that.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a show there. Who knows?
I call